What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. The main card, BKFC 56, has begun. 2 fights in, 2 finishes right off the bat. The first fight, I would say, wasn't necessarily a predictable finish. Second fight, look, it took 2 seconds of me seeing these fighters walk into the cage, or walk into the circled cage, circled ring, whatever they call it, squared circle, that's what it is, to know who was going to win. Great day of fights. I just got home, so my apologies for not being able to stream today. We'll make up for it with a stream tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Don't spoil any UFC stuff for me if you can help it, because I am going to watch that after this. But I literally just walked in the door after hanging out with the boys. We did a brewery tour and vlog filming day in Victoria, just in time for the main card of BKFC. Now, I know I missed the first 2, but I was setting up the stream watching them. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. So get your comments in the live chat. Vote in the poll question. It's an easy one. Who wins the title of the King of Violence tonight? The Underground King, Eddie Alvarez, or Mike Perry, the rejuvenated champion, face, and king of BKFC? Mike Perry. It's going to be a fun one. I know Ben Rothwell's not on this card. I know that fight got pulled. That really sucks. But we do have Jimmie Stevens up against Jimmie Rivera next year, ladies and gentlemen. We will tee up those fighters here in a moment. Rivera, 2 fights in BKFC. Jimmie Stevens making his debut. Hank the Tank, one of our exclusive members. Good to see you, my man. Great to see you. Guys, smash that like button. Let's try to get to 25 likes. Let's go. A little BKFC action. What's up, Volcan? Who is next? Next is Jimmie freaking Stevens against Jimmie Rivera. What's up, Jelani? One of our exclusive members. Good to see you. This fight I didn't bet. Sweet. I figured it would be a good card. I can't wait to... I'm literally going to watch it right after this. Perry wins, says Volcan. Nice, nice. I have a weird feeling Eddie gets it done. I hate picking against Mike Perry, and I'm not locking in my pick yet. But let's highlight the next fighters here. Again, for all those watching, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chats. Don't forget to get your comments in the live chat. Let's highlight the next 2 fighters here. Those who are fans of MMA, those who are fans of the UFC will know both of these guys very, very well. Lil Heaven, Jimmie Stevens making his walkout right now, ladies and gentlemen, up against the New Jersey brawler, El Terror, Jimmie Rivera. Jimmie Rivera, 34 years of age. He had a 23-5 pro MMA record, a really good resume. 4 KO, TKO, 2 submissions, 17 decisions. He was 7-4 in the UFC, 4-0 in Bellator, 1-0 in World Series of Fighting. Rivera was a solid MMA fighter, guys, and has now found a new home in boxing here, winning his last fight, bare knuckle, at BKFC 43. Jimmie Stevens, man, has been continuing to fight combat sports. 29-21 pro MMA record, but don't let that fool you, man. Little Heaven is an unbelievable brawler. 18 KO, TKO, 3 submissions, 8 decisions. Like, this could be to Jimmie Stevens, you know, what BKFC was to is to Mike Perry. Now, do I think Jimmie Stevens is going to go on a run, you know, and be like the face of the promotion? No, but I think he might be able to squeeze some wins, a couple wins, you know, at least 500 if he fights 4 times. 15-18-1 in the UFC, 1-2 in the PFL. Boxed Chris Avelia in his last fight, lost unanimous decision. Draw against Jose Aldo in a boxing match there. Sorry, I'm just refreshing my freaking... What's going on here? There we go. And yeah, I got absolutely tuned up in the UFC in his last little run there. What is going on? There we go. Look at the guys he fight on his way out. Clay Collard, Gamrot, Cater, Rodriguez, Zabit, Jose Aldo. How crazy is that? So just absolute killers on his way out. But making his debut in BKFC, making his debut in this particular sport, is Jimmie Stevens. Let me know your picks in the live chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your picks in the live chat. We got 5 rounds here in BKFC, and I'm excited to see how Stevens fares here. Yes, highly anticipated BKFC debut indeed. Fighters are being announced in the ring. Let's fire through some comments quickly. Perry made it competitive with MVP. Alvarez wouldn't, I think. But you saw Alvarez's last fight, and I know it was against like an older Chad Mendes, but Chad Mendes has been doing good in BKFC respectively. I think people forget that Eddie Alvarez was a street fighter in the slums of Philly before he was ever an MMA fighter. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Again, shout out to everyone watching. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. Let's knuckle up a little bit here for the rest of this pay-per-view. And a couple shots there by Rivera. Stevens a lot bigger than Rivera here. I got Stevens winning this one, guys. I know Rivera's got some experience in bare knuckle, but look at Stevens. Look at his stance. So he's calm, cool, collected. Ooh, a nice combo there to the body there by Rivera. 1 minute 31 seconds on the clock here. First round of 5. Stevens with a nice right hand, and Rivera pops him with the left. So far, Rivera's getting the better of Stevens with the body, working a nice left by Rivera. Dude, Rivera still got it here, man. Jules, what's up, Jules? Good to see you. Jail saying Stevens. Good to see you, Jules. How are you this weekend? What's up, Hockey? It was great. I'm going to be editing a vlog after this. Nice right hand by Stevens. A left to the body by Rivera. 1 minute on the clock. Have you guys been following the entire card leading up to this? I know a lot of you have been watching UFC. Don't spoil anything for me. I'm watching the UFC card after this. Ooh, a nice counter left by Rivera. Rivera's getting the better of Stevens so far here. I do not believe you. I said don't spoil anything, JL. I have not watched UFC yet. Clearly, I didn't stream it, so don't spoil anything. Ooh, nice right uppercut by Stevens. I literally just walked in the door, fired up BKFC. Leave it to JL for the spoilers. 25 seconds on the clock. Stevens to the left, looking for that right. Rivera looking for that right uppercut now. Oh, and a nice left to the body. Rivera with the right uppercut. He found it there. Rivera's trying to set up this right uppercut, and he's landed it there at the end. That is it for the first round. Yeah, I have Rivera winning that first round. Stevens just hasn't really found his rhythm yet. And again, this is his first time in the squared circle. And even Eddie Alvarez said, though he looked good in it his first time, he said it, Perry said it, like, it's a different sport. It's a different sport. Even if you're used to boxing, it's like the first round ain't going to be easy. And it looks like Jeremy Stevens is getting his wits under him. And shout out to Rivera. He's looking damn good in that one, taking nothing away from him. BKFC is listed under boxing. Okay, well, it's more boxing than it is. Oh, look at that beautiful right hand by Rivera. It's more boxing than it is any other combat sports promotion. You missed some. Dang. I will be watching it. Just after this. See you later, Hoggy from home. Well, what would you listen under, Jay? I'm curious. Just like straight up scrapping? Because again, like, it's not boxing. It's in its own lane, but I don't know what else you would put it under, How many fights until the main? By the way, we are in the second round right now. 1, 2, 3. 3 more fights to the main. And 2 title fights. 2 title fights. Man, Stevens has been taking some big shots by Rivera here. Rivera doing a good job of landing 2 to the body to set up either a right uppercut or a big hook. Rivera a lot smaller than Stevens as well here. Stevens keeping Rivera on the outside. 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the clock. He's been with the same woman for a while now, and they have a kid together. Ooh, another big shot to the body there by Rivera. I'm just so happy Mike Perry's got it, kind of got his shit back together. In a better place now, mentally, financially, and dare I say even physically. despite him being in a brutal sport that is BKFC. 40 seconds on the clock here. Stevens keeping Rivera on the outside, but Rivera's okay with that double left jab by Rivera, followed by a right to the body. Stevens just not able to land here. That's the biggest thing. Rivera clinches. Ref separates. 30 seconds left on the clock. A little hesitant here is Stevens. Rivera, he's found his flow here, man. Good head movement. Ooh, a nice left there by Rivera. Good fight here, though, by Rivera, man. Wow. Jimmie. 10 seconds on the clock. Yo, Shane, what's going on? Oh, yeah, Garcia's fighting tonight. What's up? We got 40 people hanging out with us watching BKFC. That's amazing. Appreciate you. Nice left and a right there by Jeremy Stevens. That was the best shot. Oh, Jeremy Stevens threw a little elbow there in the clinch, man. That's his MMA. That's his MMA instinct. And that is it for the second round. I got the second round going to Jimmie Rivera again. I think he's up 2-0. Let me know your thoughts on live chat. Yeah, he did. I really liked it. He did the two, or is it 2 or 3 putter now? I really like beach frequency. He's good. Yo, Shane. Shane and I were hanging out all day. I got Adam, Stewart, Ferea, and Platinum Perry. Nice. Good picks. Good picks. All right, we're going into round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the comments coming. By the way, big shout out to our exclusive members. We got JL, longtime supporter, JL. Appreciate all the support you show the channel, my friend. We got Shane here. Jules, longtime supporter as well. Hockey from Home said, what's up? Volcan's here. Jelani, one of our exclusive members. Hank the Tank. Appreciate you all. Shane, I haven't even checked. I haven't checked anything in regards to UFC yet, so don't spoil it. All right, round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's knuckle up here. One minute and 52 seconds on the clock. I mean, Shane, you're welcome to hang out and rewatch, and like, not, I guess not rewatch, but watch UFC after this. I figured BKFC's on. The main card started literally right when I walked in the door, Shane, so I might as well stream it. Double left jab there by Stevens. Stevens walks in with a right, but before Stevens threw that right there, again, Rivera lands that combo to the body. And oh, a nice right hand by Stevens. Double right uppercut by Stevens, and he dropped Rivera. Stevens just dropped Rivera in the third, down 2 rounds, and he cut him too. He cut him too. Oh my goodness, the left eye of Rivera. It's bad, man. It's right under his eyebrow. This is a bad cut. This is a bad cut. Oh my goodness. Down 2 rounds. Rivera wants to continue here, but Stevens cracked him, and the blood is flowing in Rivera's eye. 1 minute on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. Stevens throws a left hook. Stevens trying to land that big right again. Stevens in the clinch lands some right hands there, and the ref is telling Stevens you cannot land any shot there to the back of the head. Gives a little warning there. Wasn't too egregious. What's up, Funkmaster? I haven't watched yet. No spoilers, please. 35 seconds on the clock. Ooh. And he said other than the girls, so... In the great words of Ricky from Trailer Park Boys, fucking a toe so. 20 seconds on the clock. Don't bet on women's MMA. No MMA betting 101, and I'm not even an MMA bettor. And I even know the rule. 10 seconds on the clock. Good to see you, man. Glad you had a good day regardless. Like I said, I got to catch up on UFC after this. I literally just walked in the door and fired up BKFC. Final 10 seconds of this third round. Clinch again. Right hand by Stevens there in the clinch, and Stevens has looked good in the clinch here. Rivera has been the better fighter overall in this fight until he got cracked with those double uppercuts, I should say. And, oh, nasty cut. Or it's his left eye, sorry. Nasty cut above his left eye. Whoo! Terrible, terrible stuff there. All right, we're going into round 4, ladies and gentlemen. Third round, clear victory there for Jeremy Stevens, but the first and second I'm still giving to Rivera. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. I need Eddie to win to end the day strong. Eddie! Come on, Eddie! The Underground King. Remember the name Jeremy Stevens? And I pick flip for those girl fights like a dummy, but yeah, those are bad calls on my end. What's up, Shanna? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Adams HD, Ferea, and Alvarez. Yes, someone's also in the Alvarez boat as well. I appreciate you. They're just checking on the cut right now of Rivera. Oh, dude, that is nasty. That is nasty. Connor's real quiet. And the fight is over. The ref calls it off due to a doctor stoppage. Doctor stoppage. Jeremy Stephens wins his debut with a double right uppercut. Jeremy Stephens, the great display of respect between the two of them right now. And you got to imagine that Jeremy Stephens is telling Jimmie Rivera, like, man, you got the best. Maybe he's not saying these words exactly, but you could tell that there was enough respect there that he was, whether he said it, whether he verbalized it or not, he showed that, look, you got the best of me for 2 rounds, man. You got the best of me for 2 rounds. I landed that big shot to end it, and in his debut in the squared circle, Lil Heavin, Jeremy Stephens makes his debut and wins his debut. Mike Perry is white, but what, 2% African? What's up, buddy? Blunt Ash. It was 40 bucks Canadian. Bad stoppage. Tell him Dr. Stoppage. Now I know who that guy is. How many more fights till Eddie? 3 more, 2 more, 3 more. Both of these 30 plus guys still have it. Absolutely. Jimmie Rivera in particular. Jimmie Rivera's head movement was really, really good. Head movement. But those uppercuts from Jeremy Stephens in the clinch, that's what did it. That's what did it. He was able to land hooks there, and on the break, in the pocket, landed the straight left and a double uppercut. Garcia just won. Nice. Those in the boxing world. What's up, GameCore? Good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. Appreciate everybody stopping by here. We got a good crowd here for a little BKFC. All right, next, folks. We have a fun one coming up next year. Lil Heavin Stephens announced as the winner. End of the 3rd round. He won via TKO. We will tee up the next fight here, ladies and gentlemen. I will bring I'll bring Tapology here on screen. This one, a title fight too, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, I believe we have a title fight in this one as well. Heavyweight championship bout coming up next year, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. It's title fight after title fight after title fight on this card. Keep the comments coming, guys. Keep the comments coming. I'm just going to update the ticker on the bottom of the screen, and we'll get right into highlighting these next fighters. Arnold Adams against Mick Terrill. Mick Terrill, always a fun fighter to watch in the promotion, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, we'll tee them up here in a sec. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. So vote in the poll question. We'll check on that in a moment here. It's an easy one. Who wins the main event? And let me know your thoughts on this upcoming bout here. I want to hear your predictions. You'll hear mine as we run down their resumes here on Tapology. DJ, I'm not going to lie, like, from my head says Mike Perry, right? Like, I feel like that's the logical pick. That's the smarter pick. He's used to BKFC. He's bigger. This is his lane. But my heart's telling me Eddie, man. People are underestimating the underground king. People forget that this guy was getting in street fights on the streets of Philadelphia before he ever got into mixed martial arts. So I don't know, man. Am I confident enough to make Eddie Alvarez my official pick? I don't know yet. I'm leaning towards Mike Perry as my official pick, but I want to see Eddie Alvarez win, man. And I'm a fan of Mike Perry. There's nothing against Mike Perry. I just want to see the underground king. Like, I was rooting for him in one. I know it wasn't that great, and he looked good against Chad Mendes on his return. What's up, Seth? Great to see you again, my man. How's it going? Thank you so much for watching some of the videos on the channel after last week's live stream. What's been the best KO so far? That's a great question. I mean, it was a TKO doctor stoppage due to face being absolutely mangled. So not necessarily a KO, but I will say that Ben Moa's win was insane. His opponent had 2 massive gashes. One on the forehead right above the eyebrow and one on the bridge of his nose. Dude, his face is never going to look the same ever again, man. It looked like it looked like someone dumped acid on his face, right? So that was like a face mangling TKO. And Daddy No Milk, that one's definitely, for me anyways, that's the best finish. 115 people. This is amazing, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Smash that like button if you haven't already. We will highlight the next 2 fighters here. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and of course, live interaction with all the amazing folks in the live chat here. The broadcast, they're just talking to some of the fighters coming up here. Then the next 2 will be making their walkout shortly. Nice, Seth. Guys, don't ruin any more UFC stuff for me, Seth. I know you don't know this, so that's okay. I haven't watched UFC yet. And now trolls are going to ruin it for me, but that's okay. I literally just got home. I was out doing a pub crawl today with some friends. Got home, fired up BKFC, and we'll be watching UFC after this. So I haven't watched any UFC at all yet today, boys. But 2 slam KOs, I'll be looking forward to them. The Kangaroo is about to bounce back to Australia. Misfit for the win. She is a beast. She is a beast. You didn't say who. That is true. That is true. So I look forward to them now. Because I can be like, ooh, were these one of the KO ones? A little tease there, Seth. I like it. Roid Rage, what's going on, Roid Rage? It's great to see you, my man. Thank you so much for joining. How are you tonight, Roid Rage? No, he did not look good against Mendes. That fight so boils my blood. I don't know why that fight boils your blood at all, and he looked good against Mendes. Guys, JL thinks that Eddie Alvarez didn't look good against Chad Mendes in BKFC. I don't understand. Like, I know I'm a fan of Eddie Alvarez, but like this isn't even me being a fan, but I rewatched the fight. He had a great debut against a guy who was seasoned in the promotion. So I have no idea why that boils your blood. I have no idea why that boils your blood. I can see either way as well. Should be a good fight. Both guys are dogs. I'm looking forward to the ladies' fight. They bring the heat. Yes. Eddie got dropped by a featherweight. Conor McGregor. What's up, Naeem? Good to see you. Spoiler, everyone won in the UFC. The women in BKFC are badass. Hell yeah, they are. I'm a fan of Mendes. He should have won. So you're admitting that's a biased take. Well, I'm still going to watch it. I didn't miss out at all. I'm going to watch it. I'm literally going to watch it right after this. So I don't think I missed out at all, guys. It's not like I can't watch the event anymore. I'm going to watch it right after this. Yo, guys, like and subscribe. Best MMA content creator. Oh, far from it, but thank you so much. At least you can admit it, yeah. What, are you trying to say that I can't admit it? That is true, you do. And that is mature of you. By the way, JL, Bilal, Colby Covington isn't out of the fight. You told me Colby Covington was out of the fight and that Bilal was stepping in. You were incorrect, dude. Could I ever see Conor fighting in BKFC? I don't think the promotion is or will be big enough by the time he wants to be fighting in it, you know? Which might be soon, because like his UFC career might not be that much longer. His MMA career just in particular might not be that much longer. So I'm just gonna refresh my broadcaster because it's a little. My iPad is very, very old, so here we go. I'm just gonna refresh it here and we'll get back to it. But fighters are making their walkouts right now. Mick, Terrill getting looked at by the cut man here, and we'll get back to highlighting both these guys so I can make my pick here. This card's been good too. This card has been good. What the heck is going on? Sorry, guys. Give me one sec. My whole old iPad here, my whole tab just closed. So there we go. Let's refresh BKFC. We'll get right back to your comments, guys. But again, fighters are just making their way into the cage right now. Keep the comments coming. Sorry about this. As I refresh my tab here on my iPad. Here we go. So I can't complain because I got this for free a few years ago too. And it gets the job done. It's just old. But I have been complaining about it in the last few streams, haven't I? All right. I know it just looks like I'm pressing the same thing over and over again. Again, big shout out to everyone watching. This is awesome. What a great event so far. I know it sucks that, Big Ben's not in this. $3 donation, dude. Thank you so much. People sleep on Eddie ever since Connor KO'd him. I ain't sleeping on Eddie. I know JL's sleeping on Eddie. I ain't sleeping on Eddie. Thank you so much for the $3 donation. Seriously, man, you didn't have to do that. I'm just glad that you're here. I'm just glad that there's people who are a fan of this sport, who are savages like myself, and I really appreciate it. So thank you for the donation, my man. Yo, Tatiana, happy to drop in and support the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Can you guys see the resemblance? My little sister dropped in saying what's up. Thank you so much, Tatiana. By the way, Tatiana, I finally got new glasses. They're not literally on my face right now, but I finally bought 2 new glasses. Very excited to show you. Very excited to show you. Thank you so much. I don't think you've dropped in many streams, Tatiana. You might lurk, and I just don't know. But thank you so much for dropping by. Can you do clinch strikes? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Tatiana, this is the most savage stream for you to join. This is bare knuckle boxing. 5 rounds. 2-minute round, or 5 rounds, 2 minutes, bare knucks, mostly just retired or semi-retired boxers. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much for dropping by. Ryan, I have the BKFC app. That's what I am watching on right now. Hi, Ryan. You can keep spamming, but I'll just keep telling you, I'm watching on the BKFC app right now. Adam thinks is Bobby Green walking out right here. There were 24 squares there, Randy. You put them out for eating, burb. What's up, Matt? Love the Trailer Park Boys reference. Y'all ready for Mrs. Alvarez sign cheer? Eddie! Go, Eddie! Yeah, Perry's quite overrated. Isn't going for his division world title for a reason. No, he has the title. Perry's the champ. And I don't think he's overrated at all. I disagree, Hank the Tank. I disagree. Howard Davis and Adams for the KO. And again, thank you so much for the $3 donation, my man. Really appreciate it. Back and forth we go. Good sense of humor goes a long way. It's true. It's true. Well, good for you. I'm sure below takes your opinion to heart. No, it is. It is. It is. The Kai fight is after this. Bilal trolled us. Ah, got you. All right. This is for the heavyweight championship, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, what's up, Gibbs? Good to see you. MVP and Raw Cole looks pretty great on the resume to me, bro. And Julian Lane, who is doing good in BKFC as well. Okay, fighters are being announced in the ring. I want to quickly highlight them here. Keep the comments coming, guys. If I missed your comment, just comment them again. There's over 150 of you in the live chat right now, so if I missed your comment live, like I said, just comment it again, and we will get to it. But Arnold Adams out of Oak Forest, Illinois, 38 years of age. 7-10 in pro MMA. We got 4 knockouts, but has been boxing and bare knuckle boxing for a while here. Dude, as far back as 2018, his last fight in MMA was against Dontel Mays in 2016. And look at his resume in bare knuckles. That's actually really good against Mick Terrill. Mick Terrill in 2-fight win streak in BKFC. He's only lost to Arnold Adams. So this is the rematch for the championship. That is amazing. The rematch for the championship. 6-1 in BKFC or in bare knuckle fighting. 7-2. Dude, this is like the people's main event, ladies and gentlemen, for the heavyweight championship title. Cannot wait for this one. Dude, what the hell? Every weekend, dude. Every weekend we do up to sometimes 6 streams. No joke. Thank you so much, dude. You are far too kind, my man. You are far too kind. Thank you so much. Wow, $8, dude. Dude, we do live streams every single week for UFC predictions and up to 6 times Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is this the Moose Knuckle Fighting Championship? What's up, KC Jones? Thank you so much for the $2 donations. Guys, you are far too kind here tonight. Thank you so much. JL with the $1. Guys, thank you. Seriously. Eddie's going to win. Let's go, Dan T. Let's go. Guys, I will show you guys some more love here and appreciation for all you who donated, some more dono hype here in just a moment. But we just started this fight. Round 1, heavyweight title. Guys, thank you so much. Daddy No Milk, Casey Jones, JL. You guys are beauties. Round 1, 1 minute 44 seconds on the clock here. Both these fighters in the center of the ring. Guys, again, thank you. I can't believe this. But yeah, brother, thanks so much for joining. It's great to grow this community. And a right hand swing and a miss there by Terrill. Again, this is the number 1 ranked and number 2 ranked heavyweight, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the big belt here. Was coming in for a clinch there was Adam. Didn't commit. High guard here, Adam. Low. Keeping his hands low in the midsection is Terrill. Terrill is a savage. I watched his last few fights. And Terrill with a nice right hand and a step in uppercut. He landed clean on Adams, and Adams doesn't go down. 1 minute on the clock here. Dude. I see your oh my goodness, dude. You guys are going, it's too much with the donations, man. Well, I hope we can drop in once a week then. Dude, not because you're donating, just because you're absolute beauty. I hope that you can as well. Oh my goodness. Peer pressure. Dude, thank you. You guys are friggin' way too kind. Oh my goodness. I will read through the rest of the comments here in a moment, but I want to keep doing play-by-play, guys. Straight left jab there by Adams. 25 seconds. Another straight left jab by Adams. God, I cannot believe this. Thank you so much. Another left by Adams. Dude, every time Terrill enters in the pocket there, Adams landing that straight left. Final 10 seconds on the clock there. Keeping Terrill in the back foot here is Adams. Adams with the left again. Terrill. Uppercut by Terrill. Dude, Adams has got a chin. Terrill. Oh, another right hand by Terrill as Adams enters to clinch. And that is it for the first round. All right, I'll fire through some of these comments here. Oh my goodness. Colorful chat tonight indeed. Daddy Nomuk with another donation. Thank you so much for the $3 donation, my man. Well, I hope we can drop it once a week. Like I said, I really hope that you join our community as well. We got a great group of fight fans here. Skywalker, Buxy was streaming the video, but no sound on YouTube. I'm listening here and watching there. Oh, I appreciate you, DJ. I'm glad I found your stream. Such a treat to watch you talk about the fights. Mr. Leahy would be proud. Rest in peace, Jim Leahy. Who's your favorite Trailer Park Boys character? Mine's definitely Ray. Good old piss jug Ray. Again, thank you so much for the donation. And JL with the $2 donation. JL, man, you go above and beyond to support this channel weekly, man. You don't have to do that. Thank you. Yes, we do have one stream tomorrow. I think it's Fury Challenger Series or Fury FC. And then I am going to stream a post-game show on my second channel after the Minnesota Wild game. If Eddie KOs Perry, I will donate 1,000 British pounds. Oh my goodness. You will see me lose my shit if that's the case. Both because I'm cheering for Eddie and because of the donation. Thank you so much, Dan T. Welcome aboard, everybody. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. All right, round number 2, ladies and gentlemen, as the bell rings. Again, you all are amazing. You're showing us way too much love here tonight. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, the cat. Love your work from New Zealand. Thank you. All the way from Canada and the United States. Thank you, buddy. Jack Johnson. What's up, Jack Johnson? Look, we're doing a little boxing for you, Jack Johnson. It's a BKFC style, though. Nice straight left jab again there by Adams. And Adams to the left there. Terrell's trying to land that uppercut. Terrill does land an uppercut in the clinch here. 1 minute and 25 seconds on the clock. Corey and Trever, good characters. Love that you're chiming in, Jack Johnson. Thank you so much. Long night. What's up, Ruffy? Thank you so much for joining. Oh, and a knockdown there by Adams. Oh, it's ruled a slip. Right on the entry there by Terrill. Left by Adams. Adams starting to slow down here. His left jab. He's not throwing double lefts anymore. They clinch. Look at the right eye. Under the right eye of Terrill. He's been cracked by that jab over and over again. You can see it's starting to bruise. I'll get back to you guys' comments here in a sec. If I miss it, just comment it again. And I'll get right back to it. 42 seconds on the clock here. Terrill throwing some body shots here in the clinch. Yeah, here, JL, like I said, they're throwing mad shots here in the clinch. Nice right uppercut by Terrill. And they separate here. 30 seconds on the clock here in the second round. Ooh, and that setting up that right uppercut by Terrill. And he cracked Adams there. Didn't drop him. Adams in the clinch. Backed up against the ropes. Dude, Adams getting tired here, man. Adams getting tired. Terrill seems like he has a little bit more gas left in the tank. Terrill almost with an elbow there, which is illegal. Adam is bum gassed. It looks like. Oh, and Terrill swinging a miss with that right hand. And a left hook by Terrill at the end of the second round. Adams has slowed down tremendously since the first, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Adams bum gas. Trever the Twiggy Alien is a good choice too. Yep. What's up, Curtis Clark? He got pushed. Favorite character has to be Ricky, but I love Bubbles too. Ricky definitely has the most quotable moments. Yeah, Rickyisms. My favorite Ricky moment is when he comes back from jail and J-Rock, sold all the weed and bought a bunch of recording equipment. And he's like, so I broke a couple records, I took a couple stereos, and then I said, fuck it, and I stole his dryer too. And you see him just chuck the dryer out the window. I'll just say this, that was the best fight night of this year. Nice, cool, I can't wait to watch. Great job, thank you, or great jab. Thank you, buddy. And great jab indeed. That left jab by Adams, straight left every single time. Randy Couture would have ruled this sport. Nobody uses dirty boxing style very well in this league. That is true. That is true. All right, round 3, ladies and gentlemen. The 1-2 by Terrill and a nice left there by Terrill right off the bat in the first 10 seconds. It's me, Peterson from next door, just checking your pipes. Philadelphia Collins is also a great character. What you staring at me good for? 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. He could be a heavyweight boxer in BKFC. Randy. Oh, and a step in left by Terrill. Just barely missed his target there. And again, that's straight left by Adams. Adams is dead tired, man. Adams is dead tired. Continuing to spam that left jab, though. Oh, and there's a left jab by Terrill and a right by Terrill as well. Dude, I feel like Terrell's going to get this. What's up, King James? Thank you so much for joining. 2 microphones and a turntable. That's what he let him keep. 54 seconds on the clock here. They clinch. Strickland, Dustin, Bilal, JDM would dominate BKFC. Those are all good names. Strickland, yeah. And look like he's going for the single leg is Adams there in the low clinch. And yeah, he's getting a stern warning there by Mergliotta. Swing and a miss. Terrill really wants to land that big right, man. Terrill swinging with that right uppercut too. Some shots to the body by Adams in the clinch. 25 seconds left on the clock. The green bastard from parts unknown would beat Luke Rockhold and BKFC. You're not wrong, dude. It could happen to you because it could happen to me. Good episode. Oh, nice right uppercut in the clinch and a left by Terrill and a right by Terrill. Adams won't go down. And that is it for the third. Dude, I kind of hope Terrill, I hope Terrill honestly knocks him out now because Adams is just spamming. He's essentially just spamming that left jab and then going for low clinches there because he's dead tired. Yeah, I just got back home, buddy. I just got back home. Green bastard. Hey, you know it, dude. You know it. I got back home. The main card started right at 7 p.m. my time. And I figured, you know what? I'm going to be watching this anyways before I go work out. Might as well jump on stream here. So I missed the first 2 fights as I was setting up the stream. Terrill, man, look at that. Under his right eye is a cut. And under his left eye is pretty banged up as well. Yet, it's interesting. Like, how do you guys score this one? I have the first round, Adams. Second round is pretty even. Third round, Terrill. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Don't let him bully us, son. Does this mean sloppy heavyweight trilogy? Could be, because this is the rematch, guys. This is the rematch. Terrill dropped the first fight. All right, round 4, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more rounds here, including this one. Don't let him bully us, son. And Adams goes down. That's going to be a count. And it looks like more of exhaustion than even getting hit. He's going to... I thought he was going to give up. He wants to continue barely. And a big right hand by Terrill. And a left by Terrill. And a right by Terrill. And falls down. Does Adams. He's not getting up, dude. He's not getting up. He's rolling. It's over. Terrill's the champion. Terrill is the champion. And new. And not just purely by exhaustion. He cracked him with one on his way down, ladies and gentlemen, in the 4th round. What a beast. Tiny versus tiny. I got tiny. I'm relying on you to be my eyes. I'm off the grid again. Sounds good, buddy. Out cold. Told you tiny will win. Where's that? Yeah, on his back foot there and cracks him with the right. It wasn't even that bad of a right. He was just done, man. He was just done. Gassed after the first. And I will give credit where credit is due. In the first round, Adams put on a good pace. That double left jab followed by the right. Terrill wasn't really able to hit him. I had Adams winning the first round. Second round was close. Third round went to Terrill, and Terrill was able to put it away in the 4th as Adams goes, well, loses pretty much all his energy there and was gassed. Fun scrap. Is the next fight the main event? No, we got 2 more fights. We got 2 more title fights than the main event, buddy. 2 more title fights than the main event. So we got the Featherweight Championship title fight coming up next. Kai Stewart, by the way, he's good, and these guys were talking a ton of trash at the ceremonial weigh-ins and at the press conference. I'll update the ticker on the bottom of the screen here in a sec, but we'll highlight both these next fighters here in a moment. I think Davis is going to KO Stewart. Raw with Jesus. What's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for joining. Jacob, what's up, Jacob? I'm watching on BKFC app, my man. Not enough air in the arena for both of those big fellas. That's true. This is at altitude as well, right? So that is a very, very good point. I wonder how that's going to affect the main event. For some reason, I don't think it affects Perry or Alvarez. You know what's funny is Alvarez has actually been in this arena twice. I think he fought at a lower level promotion here, and Bully Beatdown did a filming at this arena as well. And it was the episode with Alvarez. Isha, I don't have PayPal. Where do I make an Xmas donation? You can do one through YouTube, I think, Jules. I don't think you need PayPal to do it through YouTube. And if not, I will let you know. But you don't have to do that, Jules. I just appreciate you supporting this channel. Jacob saying, I did not ask for that. You know that? Yeah, but Jacob, that's what I'm watching on, Jacob. You asked for a link. I'm watching on that right now. Jacob, what I'll say is, anywhere you watch UFC, you'll be able to find it, buddy. It's not hard. I like Stewart better. Just got that feeling. Mayhem Miller. Autocorrect nightmare there. No worries. I got you. And yeah, the conditioning there is what got him the fight, man. Because I would say Adams actually landed the bigger shots. Does anyone in the chat, guys, you can help out Jacob if you can. I mean, if you're willing to give that much, then sure. maybe I'll just give you my bank info and you can just wire transfer me that. Appreciate you, Jules. Yo, what's up, man? 44 minutes ago. Not exactly when BKFC went live, but a little bit after 7. I literally just got home at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So was that 8 or 10 p.m. Eastern? That's when I walked in the door, saw the BKFC main card started, fired it up. I don't even know who won any of the UFC fights, so don't spoil it yet. I'm gonna watch UFC right after this. I call Cap Seth with the autocorrect. Megan Milker. What's up, Ian? Good to see you. We done Big Mick, or well done Big Mick. What's up, Ian? Yes, indeed. He looked good. He looked good. What do you think on Perry and Eddie? Like, I think Perry, with the experience at BKFC, with his size, and this just being like his lane and him being comfortable, like he should win this fight. So like with my head, like right now, like I'm leaning towards picking him to win, but my heart says Eddie, man. Like I thought Eddie looked good in his last fight. Eddie is a street fighter from Philadelphia before he was ever a dream title contender, a UFC champion, a Bellator champion. So he's got that dog in him. But Mike Perry is that dog, is the bar. And they're fighting for the King of Violence belt. So I truly think Perry's probably going to win, especially if he goes the distance. But I think Eddie definitely has a chance, man. And like, it's not just like a puncher's chance. Like, I think this is going to be a very good scrap. Does it go to overtime like in the MVP? Do we go to an extra round? Boy, would we be spoiled if that was the case. The fight hasn't started yet, but we'll get into them here in a sec. Oh, you got Kaya plus 200. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm the same. Started watching the Garcia fight and then started the Jeremy Stephens fight. Yeah, Jeremy Stephens didn't look that great, but he did land those 2 uppercuts. And hey, good night, Jim Kite. That was enough to do it. Yeah, I hope Eddie wins too. And again, it's not because I dislike Mike Perry. I very much like Mike Perry as a fighter. I just want Eddie Alvarez to get this win. I'm for Perry. Eddie ain't Luke Rockhold. No. Exactly. Look, MVP went 5. He went 6 rounds, right? Because then they have it a draw and they had to do one more like sudden death round sort of thing. Or was it even after 4? And anyways, I forget how that one was scored, but anyways, I've always been a fan of Eddie Alvarez, man. Like, show of hands in the live chat, like who followed Eddie even before he like went to Bellator and followed him in Dream? Like, dude, he had some gnarly fights, some, dare I say, legendary fights in Dream, man. Yeah, 6 bonus round. I like the Mike Perry hype, sort of like Jake Paul's boxing, though. I like Perry more. Well, see, no. See, Hank, I disagree again. You said Perry's overrated. You said that, like, he is living up to the hype. He's actually performing in his promotion, right? Whereas Jake Paul, it's his name that's the hype. Where Perry, it's his fighting that got him back to where he is, right? Like, his fist did the talking. And now he's been doing the talking, but like his fist did the talking, right? Whereas Jake Paul, it's always just going to be his name. And unlike a Jake Paul fight, which you're alluding to in this comment, I don't see Mike Perry's fights being freak show fights. They are actual fights. Overtime, yeah. Bro, imagine Perry loses. I'd be happy. I want Eddie to win. I know. I'm riding with Eddie. But this one's a win-win because I love both of them. I love Mike Perry. I love Eddie Alvarez. I love this promotion. I love this fight. So like there are no losers in this one. But Hank the Tank, my friend. Like I said, I'll push back a little bit on that, just saying that like Jake Paul's fights are still freak show fights to me. You know what I mean? Like maybe like even when he fought the actual boxer, was it Fury's brother? Like the buddy's fighting KSI and he barely beat him. Like that is freak show boxing to me. That's freak show fight. What's up, Crippled Ham? Mike Perry fights our little Yakuza video game encounters. What's up, Crippled Ham? Just a warning, I'm a few minutes ahead of you. I won't tell you anything. Okay, no worries, Hank the Tank. Thank you, though. Few minutes, eh? I knew I had a little bit of a delay because, like I said, my iPad is old and it like freezes a little bit. But apparently, no hype chain. I really like both guys. Eddie gets smoked. Watch. I hope not. But see, Gavin, like, you're probably right, which is why, like, I think I'm gonna officially pick Perry to win, but I'll be rooting for Eddie. Right now I'm visiting some friends and family in Canada on Vancouver Island, but I usually am broadcasting from Minnesota. And if you click back on some of like our live streams from like, I don't know, like 2 months ago or a month and a half ago, because I've been here all of November, you'll see like my actual studio. I literally set up in like my parents' old office here. as I'm visiting my friends and family all November. I'm heading back to the States next week. But I was out of the town I was visiting all day, doing a little brewery tour. I was the driver, showing my friends around some of my favorite craft breweries, South Vancouver Island. They're both great. I think Perry's egotistical. BKC is the best. I get it with the KO of Woodley and then Diaz Guillotine were both fun. No, for sure. But like, again, I put more value on Perry's wins. Yeah, I'm on the entrance too now. Both fighters are making their walkouts. I've not watched ONE FC in weeks other than Super Leg versus Rod Tang. They're getting boring the end of 2023. I don't know. I thought the last fight night was really good personally. I'd rather fight Anderson Silva in MMA than fight Mike Perry and Bare Knuckle. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's a good poll question. I'm Johnny Pockets. I bookmarked that. That's a good poll question for next time. Perry's younger. It's not fair. Do you think Eddie had too many wars? Chin resistance ain't there no more. Well, we'll see. We'll see, right? We'll see if his chin gets tested because Mendes wasn't really able to test his chin too much. I think, did Mendes drop him? I know Eddie dropped him. I think they dropped each other. Maybe he got another drop. Anyways, we'll see, right? We'll see. No, man, they haven't fought yet. I'll be giving you live play-by-play. Don't worry, buddy. Ronnie Coleman ripoff. Eddie versus Justin Gaethje rematch. Who wins? Right now, today, probably Gaethje. Any suggestions for past videos I should check out? I hopped in on a couple. Oh, it depends. MMA or like vlog content, because we have a few different series on this channel. Losing a tooth and bare knuckle. People are already making excuses for Eddie. I see. Not really. We're breaking down our predictions. Far from making excuses. Again, JL doesn't like Eddie Alvarez for some weird reason. I'd fight Silva over Perry. Eddie's chin was rocked a lot in the Mendes fight. Imagine Perry's. A lot is a stretch. I rewatched the fight twice since then and once yesterday. And he was knocked down once and got Mendes down twice. Yes, Mendes outstruck Eddie. Mendes slipped. Bias. Flash Gordon with a chip was walked in. Howard built like a welterweight, 6'2". I want to see the reach difference. Maybe he's a Connor fan. I know Mike Perry will be the one. Jail hates cool fighters. Whatever you want someone to be their early impressions of your stuff be like. Okay, I will give some suggestions here in a sec, buddy. And before, or at least before the stream ends, but the fighters are about to make their way into the cage here, so I want to get to this breakdown. But remind me before you either leave the stream or before the stream ends. And if not, I will in the comments on this video after it's posted, I will link some as well. All right. The fight's about to begin. Perry's gonna win, but hope he loses, bro. After the fights, put some. Yeah, okay, will do. There you go, will do for sure. It's good, Andrew. It's good. I think Eddie will win the early rounds and Perry will come back. Again, JL, I think I don't read it the same way you are, JL. I feel like you're blowing it out of proportion here. The card's been fun. Beat you to it, yeah. I think everyone... see, JL, I literally just scrolled through the chat here. JL delaying now the breakdown because saying this stuff here. I literally just scrolled through, JL, and everyone's saying, like both of the fighters, rooting for Eddie. So... anyways, let's highlight the fighters here. Johnny, Hank, JL. We'll get back to your comments here in a sec. Kai Stewart, the hefty bag. Out of Great Falls, Montana. 1-0 in Pro MMA, but he's made a hell of a name for himself in BKFC. He's up against Howard Davis. Howard Davis, one pro boxing match and has found a name for himself in BKFC as well. Both of them are here fighting in a championship fight. Stewart is the champion in BKFC, 4-0 in bare knuckle. Davis is 5-1-1. And I don't know if you guys watched the press conference. They were going back and forth. This one should be a fun one. Like I said, Stewart the champion, Davis the challenger. Let me know your guys' thoughts on who you think will win this one in the live chat. Thank you to those who already got your predictions in the live chat. Appreciate you guys. And keep the comments coming, guys. If I don't answer live, it's not because I'm ignoring the chats, because we're doing live play-by-play here. or running down the fighters. If you want me to read your comment, just comment it again if I miss it. And if not, just comment and talk amongst yourselves. You guys are having some great conversations in the live chat I see as well. I appreciate the camaraderie. I appreciate the community. I appreciate every single one of you. Smash that like button if you haven't already. And let's get to this next fight. Let's go, baby. Joe Perry's cool too, but you got to root for Eddie. Alvarez is stronger. Alvarez walking around at Perry weight. Maybe not size, but weight. Mendez is a tank. Mendez is a tank. Dude, Chad Mendez, I got no issues with Chad Mendez. Carolyn, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. Glad you're feeling better, Andrew. Sorry if I missed any of your comments there, guys. Main event's not for another 2 fights, buddy. Not for another 2 fights. Eddie! All right, 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. And a couple shots to the body there on Davis by Stewart. Davis a little bit taller than Stewart here. 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock. Stewart with a right hand. 1 minute and 26 seconds on the clock. Going in for the clinch here is Stewart. Stewart getting warned here not to shoot in with the clinch. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Ooh, and a nice counter left there by Davis. An overhand right on the step in by Stewart. Counter right there by Davis. Step in left by Stewart, and he comes with a clinch and some dirty boxing there by both of them. Land some shots there in the clinch. Right hand by Stewart. And Stewart with the left. And Stewart keeps throwing there. And it looks like maybe Davis was clipped low, but the ref didn't intervene, so Stewart kept throwing. Yeah, you don't see many low blows in BKFC here. But it looks like Stewart got him in a tie clinch and didn't necessarily throw a knee, but maybe when he was stepping in, clipped him there. Jared, I'm not sure, but maybe someone in the chat can help you out. I'm watching on the BKFC app. 35 seconds on the clock. And they're back out of here. Looking for the counter right there was Davis. Davis looking good on the back foot. Ooh, beautiful step in from his back right foot. Steps in with a beautiful right uppercut. Stewart light on his feet here. Some feints by Stewart. Stewart might be bleeding here. And Stewart comes in with the clinch. Davis might have clipped him with the right hand. And some shots to the body there by Stewart. Final 10 seconds here in the first round. Swing and a miss there by Davis, but Howard Davis landed a nice right on the step back again. And that is it for the first round. Let me know your thoughts on the first round if you're watching this as well, guys. Thank you so much to all of you who are joining. Can barely keep up with the comments, and man, that is a good problem to have. What's up, Email Mailson? It's Western Mass Climber. Gulp? Whoa! How much would you want to do a BKFC fight? Like, if I was an average Joe, if it was an actual fighter. If I was like an actual established fighter, like I would want at least like 100,000. Like if I was an actual fighter, I'd want at least 100,000. And if that's 50 to show, 50 win, fine. His sack fell out of his jock. It was like $40 Canadian. Oh, there you guys. Jules is helping you out. Jules is helping you out, guys. Jules is helping you out. Davis is Carolyn winning the first round. Davis round. 187. Jules is helping you out. Judy's helping you out. Normal Joe, probably like 10 and 10. 50, I'd be good with 20. Davis looks way bigger. Round 2, by the way, folks. 1 minute and 35 seconds on the clock. Yeah, Davis is big. He's definitely taller and lankier. MMA fighters get paid if you want to get paid, go to boxing. Absolutely. Jack Johnson. 1 minute 22 seconds on the clock. Judy here doing God's work, guys. Thank you so much. 1 minute 17 seconds on the clock. Keep the comments coming. If I missed them, just comment them again. Appreciate every single one of you joining us here tonight for a little BKFC. And a swing and a miss with that right hand by Davis. Pressuring him outside that center line. Trying to get his back up against the ropes there is Stewart. Stewart just walks in, throws those big overhands, and then just tries to clinch her and throw shots to the body. Whereas Davis is trying to clip him on his entry. Ref separates. 52 seconds left on the clock. 20K to disfigure my face. Honestly, dude, at the end of the day, I mean, I'd probably take 20K for that as well. I would like 50, though. That's my honest answer. Pretty even to fair thus far. 30 seconds left in the second round. A nice right hand there by Stewart. Stewart there wearing a little bit more damage. Nice right hand there by Davis. I'd take 5K. I'm broke as fuck. Fair enough, Johnny. Honestly, I'm pretty... I don't want to say I'm broke, but like I'm a paycheck to paycheck. I'm a job by job kind of guy. Client by client kind of guy. YouTube stream by YouTube stream kind of guy these days. And some big right hands there in the clinch by Stewart, and that's the end of the second round. So I feel you, brother. I feel you. I've gotten in my fair share of like street fights, well, I guess fist fights in like high school and like right after too, that if I'm going to get paid to put on a show and actually get, you know, take a big beating, likely knocked out in a big promotion for everyone to see where I can be memed and clipped forever, I want to get paid. I'm going for the Great White Hope, says Funkmaster. JL sick of this Stewart guy. I hope he gets knocked out. Coward hidden after the bell and shooting in. Guys paid to do it at local smoker events. What number are you in this match? Andrew, I'm just about to jump. We're just about to start the third round. Handsome boy modeling. Dumas got to be Davis' long-distance cousin or something. Yeah, they do look similar. Anything above UFC minimum wage is fine. He needs to be deducted for shooting in. All right, round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Hip-hop classic. I got in a fight once. Pretty stressful. F that. 1 minute 42 seconds on the clock. And a left there by Stewart on the entry. Right hand as he goes in the clinch. Left on the exit by Stewart. 1 minute 33 seconds on the clock. Back in the center. Davis with the left. Yeah, I used to do fighting competitions when I was younger in like martial arts, like a couple kickboxing competitions, karate, and then just like general point fighting. And then, I got in a few fights, but I had a weak chin. I get knocked out easy, especially now that I'm older, getting older. And I just don't like getting punched in the face. Sparring's fun. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like getting knocked. I shouldn't say I don't like getting knocked out anymore. I've been knocked out too many times. Which is why I do jiu-jitsu now. 55 seconds on the clock. Oh, and swinging with that left hook is Stewart. Feint with the right by Davis. They separate. Davis trying to land that left jab again. 45 seconds on the clock. And a nice counter right there by Davis. And Stewart wearing a little bit more damage here, but in this round anyway, Stewart's landed the bigger shots. Swinging a miss there by Davis, and Stewart now with the right shot in the clinch, and another right there by Davis. Each of them landing some big rights in this round. 31 seconds on the clock. Straight left jab by Davis. Stewart, I don't think he landed on the entry there. Lands a couple of muffin shots to the body. 21 seconds on the clock, then we'll get back to the live chat. Keep the comments coming, guys. Straight left there by Davis. Right there by Stewart. And he almost landed a shot to the back of the head. Stewart just swings like a madman, where Davis is definitely a little bit more technical. And there's a nice swing on the back foot there by Davis. I do like how Davis is approaching this fight better. I mean, Stewart is just a madman here. He's just swinging away, literally looking like this. Like his technique is as sound as this, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, that's it for the third round. That's it for the third. We're going into the fourth here, and I'll continue to take your guys' comments. By the way, thank you guys so much for joining. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Vote in the poll question. Join the live chat. Trying to hit up as many comments as we can. There you go. Hank the Tank is the man of the people. Hank the Tank and Jules, thank you. Both of you doing God's work. There you go. And 187, thank you so much for joining, buddy. I know you've jumped in a few times on this channel before. Doesn't go unnoticed. How old is James Vick? I think he's 37. Controversial opinion, but I think UFC minimum wage is, while horrible, is probably okay to manage if you're not buying Lambo Mansion in instant. It's not, though, given... If you want, put it this way, Cripple Damn, if you want to be part of a small camp, sure, but if you want to train with better fighters, if you want to train in a better camp, then it's tough. 2-1 Stewart. James Vick is the go. Go Davis. Like Uncle Dana said, it's all win and fun saying all fighters should be paid more. How many organizations with the size of the UFC can pay debuting fighters who are unknown 12 and 12? 1 minute 19 seconds on the clock. Right hand by Stewart. Couple shots to the body there by Stewart. 1 minute 7 seconds on the clock in this fourth round. And a timeout here. Stewart might get a point taken away. JL, you might get your wish. Oh, Stewart's just getting a warning. 55 seconds on the clock here. $53 seconds on the clock here. Oh, and a nice left there by Davis. And Stewart swings with a right on the step in as well. Again, I really like Davis's step back right there, but Stewart's being very aggressive here. Another right by Stewart. He landed 2 right hands there. Stewart not really throwing the left at all. He like feints left, throws the right overhand. Swing and miss with the right hook there by Stewart. Left by Davies, straight left. Davies through the jab and miss. Stewart there lands. There's a left by Stewart and a right uppercut as Davis tries to step out of the way. Davis getting hit with some big shots here late in the fourth round. Davis tried to land a right uppercut, swing and a miss. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Straight left jab there by Stewart, and Davis lands a counter left. Beautiful right uppercut there by Davis. And a nice right hand by Davis, and a right hand there by Stewart to end the round. Wearing some damage here now is Davis. And a good stare down to end the fourth. We go into the fifth and final round of this title fight, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, back and forth fight. How do you guys score this? How do you guys score this one? Let me know in the live chat. How do you guys score in this one? Davis is finally lighting things up. That might have been his worst round, though, JL, to be perfectly honest. Nasty uppercut. I thought this was going to be more violent. Damn, nice uppercut, 2-2. Stewart's a dog. Never take a break during the match. I won't, Andrew. Blatant cheating. He has. Enough already. Take the point. He should have taken the point. Fight seems kind of weak. Keep up the great work, brother. Oh, thank you so much, Damo Cullen. Thank you so much, Damo. Appreciate you, buddy. Cheers to you. They should have taken the point away. I think the level of risk should weigh in a lot more in the pay. No, for sure. Taxes, coaching, manager, training camp, corner, crew, etc. Plus, they have to buy their own plane ticket. If you're making 20K, you're walking away with like 5. No, that's true. Stu will be up though. Is this the co-main? No, we got another fight. The women's fight is the co-main. Could be 2-2. Fight's absolutely wild. All right, fifth and final round, ladies and gentlemen, and we are 20 seconds in. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. We do these live streams every single weekend, more than this weekend. This has been the thinnest weekend of a long time just because it's my last weekend visiting friends and family in Canada. I fly back home next week, and we'll be back with a full schedule every single week. Member streams back on Monday. Every second Wednesday, boxing. Thursday night streams. Friday, fights in the morning, Muay Thai, as well as all Friday and all Saturday, guys. swinging with some big shots again as he steps forward to Stewart, and that's been his game plan all freaking fight. One minute on the clock. Fair enough, Johnny. But like, I will say in my defense, like I talk to fighters regularly, whether on the record or not. So I feel like, not that I have authority to comment on it, but probably more than the average Walmart cashier. Probably have a little bit more of an idea of what's going on, anyways, and understand a little bit of how some of these fighters, especially some of the newer ones, feeling. So I'll take the jab, Johnny, but I'll defend myself with that. 21 seconds on the clock. Oh, and a nice right uppercut there by Stewart. And a right by Stewart. Stewart's gonna win this round, man. And if it's 2-2, he's gonna remain champion. Final 10 seconds. And that is it. That is it for the fifth. And honestly, Davis slowed down. It was the pace of Stewart. Yeah, it was the little bit of the cheating there, but if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right, guys? Don't like how many infractions there Stewart employed. He did have the better cardio. They both roughed each other up as far as damage done. They're both bleeding. This is a close one. If it was 2-2 going in the fifth, Stewart won that fifth round. But if Stewart was down, that fifth round is moot. So we'll see. We'll see. Apparently, they say go to 6 of the judges say, okay, oh. Good job, Stewart, after the low blow, shooting in, leading with your head, hitting after the bell in multiple rounds. Yeah, congratulations. Jeez. You lie, you cheat, you steal. Yeah, they can go 6. They can go 6. Tyson versus Ali, who wins? Probably both them in their prime. Oh, man. It's like elite footwork versus elite power. I guess I lean Ali, but Tyson, but that's a tough one. What about, who do you think? Who do you think? I lean Ali, but Tyson, like, I don't want to say easily, but kind of easily, because one punch could knock him out. Flash Gordon Davies gets the L. Hank the Tank is the best. Let's go, Stewart. I'm not sure most fighters understand the business, to be honest. I think just most fighters are just reluctant to go to KSW, to be perfectly honest. That's where you get paid, man. That's where you get paid. Shout out to the body tats. Let's go. KSW is where it's at, man. You can make a pretty penny with those body tat sponsors. All right, so it is going to go the distance. No more rounds. So I imagine Stewart's going to get this one. For some reason, I think he's going to get it. Hey, that's cool. They're giving a round of applause. I like when the announcer does this. Is before we announce the decision, let's give a round of applause to both the guys. Oh, look at Stewart. Stewart's going like this. Give me that money. All right, we're listening in for the score totals here. $49-46. Yeah, 48-47 is the better scorecard here. And still 49-46. Two judges had it 49-46. One, I don't like that. I don't like that. And still, baby, a good fifth round by him. I'll give him that. But like 49-46, man. Again, I don't know how BKFC is judged personally compared to kickboxing. Imagine getting 20K after that. Stewart, let's go. I'd be pumped to get 20K after that. Davis wasn't going to win, even with a point deduction. I want to fight one so they can be like, you get 300 bet. Oh, 300 bot. Damn that mustache. Good job, Stewart. Dave's got this locked down. Unfortunately, didn't. Call me salty, but that's some bullshit. I don't even think you're salty in that one. He definitely cheated a little in that one. Oh man, this is the first guy in BKFC I want to lose so bad. Stewart, wow. Guys, again, big shout out to everyone watching us here tonight and hanging out with us. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. Love the conversations. Edek, Activate A. We got Trevon, True American, Jules, Johnny Pockets, Hank the Tank, Raw with Jesus, Andrew B, Funkmaster Flay, JL, Seth. Who do I miss? Mikey P's here, one of our exclusive members. Thank you so much for joining. 187's in the chat as well. Crippled Ham. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry, but thank you all so much. Volcan's here. We got also Jared's here. Thank you so much, Jared, for joining. KC's here as well. I'm reading why is that not working? I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. Boom, boom. Mikey, you ruined it. Damn it, Mikey. I haven't watched UFC yet. I should be reminding the chat not to spoil it. Mikey just spoiled it. Damn it. Big shout out to Daddy No Milk. Big thank you so much for the donations, buddy. Thank you so much, KC, as well. JL, you guys are awesome. Again, I haven't watched the UFC card yet, so I kind of know now what's going to happen. But I have no idea what's happened on most of the fights. Haven't even logged on Twitter or anything. Literally walked in the door, saw BKFC was on, fired it up, and jumped on stream here. So can't wait to watch a little UFC after this. We have one more fight then Perry, buddy. One more fight then Perry. Thank you so much for joining. Another title fight, though. Another title fight. The fight card was fire, man. Yeah, no, it looked like it was awesome. I can't wait to see how it is. Mike P, I'm just kidding, man. I figured I'd find out some results in this chat anyways. That's why you watch live. Yeah, but I wasn't at a computer today, buddy. I wasn't at a computer today. Who's Garcia? The boxer. Painted numbers, that fight stunk. Perry's the main event, yes. Perry's not fighting next. He's the main event. This fight should be a postlim. I pray Beck wins. True. Doesn't it feel weird watching it after? Honestly, man, I watch so much combat sports. Like, I can't watch all them live. I watch so much. So I watch about an average of 2 to 3 cards a day before bed that I've missed throughout the day or the week. So yes, it's not as thrilling as live, but if I don't know what happens, I still get into it. But I would way rather watch it live in like a pub with my friends or live with you guys on the stream. So it doesn't feel as weird as it used to because I just watch so much combat sports now. Like I just all day, every day, every hour, it seems like. I'm Australian, but I'll take Sean Strickland's advice on this fight. I got the ugly one. She is good. She's been on a run so far as the champ, but I'm pretty sure Rawlings was the first BKFC champ. How many people are going to be upset when Eddie slumps Mike? Alex, my man. I'm rooting for Eddie. I'm picking Mike to win because I just have that feeling. This is his lane. This is his sport. But people are writing off Eddie. They think that Eddie Alvarez wasn't fighting in the streets of Philadelphia before he ever became a UFC fighter, before he ever wrestled. So I can't wait to see that fight, man. Thank you so much for joining too, buddy. I appreciate you. Guys, smash that like button if you haven't already. Ring that bell for notifications and subscribe to the channel. We do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction. We post fight commentary, fight news reaction, combat sports news reaction videos, I should say, as well as vlogs, whiskey tastings. My buddy has a bunch of, he has over 50 tarantulas, and whenever he feeds those suckers, we post videos of those as well. Music content and more. There's a little something for everybody here on the channel. So appreciate you guys all for watching. We primarily stream combat sports play-by-play and fight companions like this, though. So again, we cover all sports, or all combat sports, all promotions. Happy for suggestions as well in the live chat, and commented on any of the videos if we miss any promotion, or if we haven't streamed any promotion that you guys follow as well. We will highlight these next two fighters here in just a moment. But let's catch up on some of these comments. Not Eddie saying he's the Minister of Pain. Oscar De La Hoya is growing on me, but Uncle Dana and Ryan Garcia exposed his arrogant, ignorant, disrespectful ass. Ryan humbled Oscar tonight beating his golden boy. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya is an interesting cat. Here's a non-split, only 3 fights or decisions. Nice, that's what I want to see. Yeah, too much probably. Some might say too much. There was 8 bonuses in 1 fight of the night. That should tell you all you should. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to watch it. Everybody's mean. Tadchik looks dangerous. He cheated, but he still won fair play. That's a... Was that double entendre? Is that what they call that? Bilal was fighting in the main streets of Chicago. Bilal was never street fighting, dude. I want to see Ben Askren and BKFC. Oh, I do not want to see that at all, dude. I'll pick Perry, but Eddie will win, and I'm heading out for the night. Thank you so much, as always, for joining, Andrew. Appreciate you. Have a great night. Yeah, how's that fair play? That's insane, snake person. Just like Chael fought in the mean streets of Westland, Oregon. Should stream Box Turtle Hibernation. Casey, thank you so much for joining tonight, man. See, I didn't know that, but thank you. Technically, Alvarez has better resume, so should win. Even though Perry is a beast, but Alvarez box is better, I think. Thank you so much for the comment, Knight Rider. Appreciate you. Yeah, I just have a feeling that this is going to be a good one. I don't think Perry puts him out. Whether he beats him or not, I do think this goes the distance. GG, Andrew. Beck Rollin is so pretty. What's up, Loinoto? Is that how I say your name? Loinoto, thank you so much for joining. Chicago's dangerous. Bilal made it out unscathed. By the way, they're back-to-back dogs. One, Jeremy Stevens, Mike Terrill, and Kai Stewart. Eddie next? I hope so. Remember the name. Wait, who? After this fight is Perry. Yeah, yes it is. What's up, Nick Rodriguez? Good to see you, buddy. Guys, what a great crowd we have today. I did not expect this. Literally walked in the door, top of the hour. The main card was starting. Got the stream up. Missed the first 2 fights. They were both TKOs. Fire up the stream. 20 viewers, 50 viewers, 70 viewers, 100, like almost 200 now. It's unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hasn't happened yet, buddy. Hasn't happened yet. No, it hasn't happened yet. We're just waiting for the co-main event to start here. Who? No worries, Andrew. No worries. And Skateboarder, it's good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. Fair play is like saying, oh, fair enough. Got you. Cool Ruler is saying fat. Perry will knock Eddie with an elbow. I doubt it. Perry's just built different. It's true. But hey, Alvarez is a dog as well, but he is older. The Underground King. It was really cool. Like I said, my favorite version of Eddie Alvarez was in Dream, man. See, I'm a little bit older. I was watching Dream back in the day. Ryzen 2.0. Get that work. Thank you so much for joining. I hate that. Remember the name guy. Guys, like and subscribe. Oh, thank you so much, buddy. Far from the best content creator, but I appreciate the love. But if you scroll up in the chat, we had some friends who shared it earlier, my man. I'm watching on the BKFC app. Perry is a different animal. I think this is an easy dub for Perry. Dude has an iron chin with a fucking mindset. That is true. That is true. And I'm a fan of them both. I'm rooting for old man Eddie. I'm gonna be screaming like screaming, Eddie, let's go. You'll be hearing it from my end of the broadcast. You'll be hearing it from the TV end of the broadcast because his wife will likely be also doing her signature, Eddie. But we'll be rooting for Eddie as well. Perry doesn't get tagged though. But Perry hasn't fought anyone like Eddie Alvarez yet in BKFC, baby. Lux didn't get this much love. Casual, right? Isn't too late. 2 a.m. here in Brazil. That's amazing, dude. You'll be competing with Eddie. Jeez. Old man Eddie. Old man Eddie. Old man Eddie. He doesn't get tagged. Got you. And keep the comments coming, guys. We're gonna highlight these next two fighters here. We have the first ever women's BKFC champion, but now the challenger, Beck Rawlings, up against Christine Ferea. Dun, 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 dun. Let me bring their Tapology page up on screen as well. As you can see here, Rawlings 3-2 in bare knuckle boxing for 7-1 on a hell of a win streak right now. Beck Rawlings, former Ultimate Fighter, 34 years of age, out of Australia, 8-9 as a pro in mixed martial arts. 1 KO, 2 KO, 4 submission, 3 decision, 2-5 UFC, a little bit 1-2 in Invicta, 1-1 in Bellator. Lost her last BKFC fight to the champion, Christine Ferea. She lost via doctor stoppage. Looking to get back here. You get that loss back here in the rematch. And honestly, the last fight was Christine Ferea's. Let's just say there was a chink in the armor in that last fight. Before then, she fought boxing and she fought Britain Hart as well in BKFC 26. But again, Christine Ferea looked really, really good leading up to her last fight. Rawlings got the better of her in a lot of the exchanges, I will say. Didn't fight much in MMA. As you can see, only had a 1-2 record, but burst onto the scene in bare knuckle fighting. As you can see here, only lost once at BKFC 7. She's been with the promotion since their third event. How crazy is that? Wow. And is on a 2-4-5 fight win streak, but this last one was questionable, which is why she's getting the rematch. Let me know your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. God, it's always hard to pick against Ferea. Sorry, I keep saying Ferea. Ferea. Man, Rawlings looked good against her last time. Screw it. No, we're going with N still, baby. Ferea. We're going with Ferea. I might get burned for this one because, like, again, last fight Rawlings looked good against her, but no, we're going with Christine here. That is my pick, locking it in. Let me know yours. You broadcast well coming from a pub crawl. Yeah, we drove 2 hours south. Got to the first brewery at 11 a.m., left the last one at 6 p.m., and then, or 5 p.m., drove back here, got back here at 7 p.m. my time. Champion making their walkout now. In promotions other than the UFC, it's wide to bet on and still. But appreciate you, DJ. Thank you so much. Chick Fight Time. BKC hasn't been around for 8 years. So how's that a fact? 8 years. Wait, what? I didn't say it was around for. Oh, never mind. So you're replying to somebody else. My apologies. Let's go. This is a rematch after the doctor stoppage. Yep. Y'all gonna learn Eddie's not losing. Let's go. Keep the comments coming, guys. Keep the comments coming. I'm just checking on the poll question here. What are my thoughts on Lorenzo Hunt? He's good. He fought in the Knuckle Mania 3. Was that the last time he fought Knuckle Mania 3? He's fun to watch. All right, co-main's about to begin here. The fighters are being announced in the center of the ring. Again, big shout out to everyone right now. 339 votes and 60 likes, guys. We set the like goal at 25 likes when I started. I didn't think anyone was going to join here. Let's try to get to 100. I know it's crazy because we only have 2 fights up, but there's 179 of you watching. If all of you smash that like button right now, we will hit 100 likes. Keep it coming. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for subscribing and chiming in the poll question. Who wins the King of Violence title? 29% of you say Eddie Alvarez. 72% of you say Mike Perry. We'll check in on the poll question right before the fight starts in the main event. But let's get back to this one here as the fighters are being announced in the ring. Yes, Eddie smashes raw, cold, bare knuckle. Beck is just nice to look at. Indeed. Not sure how it's going to go, but it feels like the toughest fight for both guys considering the format. I agree, Johnny. I agree. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Last fight was against Chris Camozzi. Oh, right. I missed the fight against Chris Camozzi, but I saw him fight on Knuckle Mania 3. Perry says cool runner or cool ruler. Again, Justin Kyle, thanks so much for joining. Dylan, damn, I'm late. Hey, don't worry. You're here for the co-main and we still have the main event to start. Move on up. But thanks so much for the comment, buddy. Rowdy says, Victor. BKC's been around for hundreds of thousands of years. Jeez. I'm rooting for Eddie. He's a legend. Activate. Looking forward to Ferea FC tomorrow. The Cuban Ngannou is fighting again on the card. And we're going to be streaming that one. Activate, eh? I promise. Because tomorrow I'm doing my hockey stream after. We need John Jones and BKFC. All right, guys. Keep the comments coming. If I miss your comment while I'm calling this fight live, just comment it again. We'll get back to it in between rounds. And if I miss it, like I said, just comment it again. If not, talk amongst yourselves. Love the interaction. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction. Smash that like button. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. 1 minute, 50 seconds on the clock. Stewart won. Mick Terrill won in the 3rd round. 1 minute, 41 seconds on the clock. Straight left there by Rawlings. Rawlings with the left there in the clinch. Ferea with the right. Or with the left, I should say. What's up, sis? Thank you so much for joining. It has been good. I do. No problem. 1 minute, 17 seconds on the clock here. Center of the ring. Both of them with like the Sean Strickland. With the Mike Tyson. Right hand. And Ferea misses there. Rawlings back in the clinch. Straight left there by Ferea. And a right there by Rawlings. Rawlings with a good head movement. Nice jab there by Ferea. She's getting that left jab going. 40 seconds on the clock in this first round. Ferea with another left jab. Another left by Ferea. They clinch. Ref separates. 19 seconds left. Center of the ring. And a nice left shot there by Rawlings in the clinch. But Ferea's getting that left jab going. She's landing it all day, every day. Beck Rawlings with the left. And that's it for the first round. And Beck Rawlings wearing a little damage there on her nose. Looks like Ferea landing that left hand with ease and already cut up her opponent. Keep the comments coming, guys. Who do you think won that first round? I mean, I think it's a clear round for Ferea. Wearing the damage is Rawlings, and Ferea's jab is looking nice. I trained with Lorenzo for about 2 months at a place called the Smith Brothers in Lando Lakers, Florida. Or Lando Lakes, Florida. Dude was an animal. Dude, that's so cool. That is awesome, brother. He was our boxing coach. Cool. That's awesome. We have a few fighters in our live chat too. I don't know if they're here tonight, but Volkan is an amateur. Sun MMA is an amateur. Ogre the chicken black, who's better looking? Probably the female still. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. I didn't see the first fight between these two. It was a doctor stoppage. Twist is doing good. Sage Northcutt is fighting Shineoki in one championship's numbered card. Oh, and a nice right hand there by Ferea as round 2 begins here, guys. It's better be done within 2. Your job is to give us Mike Perry. Pacing that UFC card was unbelievable or unbearable. So many ads. I haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch it later today. And Dripped, look in the chat. Judy's doing God's work. These two fought already. This isn't close. One minute and 13 seconds on the clock. And double left jab there by Ferea. Left and a right by Ferea. 1 minute on the clock here. And Ferea with some big shots in the pocket here. And Rawlings fires right back on the exit. 52 seconds left on the clock. Center of the ring. Elbows are not allowed, jail. This is bare knuckle, or sorry, Jaden. This is bare knuckle boxing. Jail Ferea's trying to bully her. Titty mishap. Yeah, looks like Rawlings keeps having to lift up her shirt there. I'm sure her sponsor on the shirt is with the situation though. 25 seconds on the clock, and yeah, look at Rawlings' face, man, starting to get beaten up. And Rawlings pushing her head up against Ferea's there. And a left and a right there by Rawlings, swing and a miss, and she clinches. 10 seconds left in the second round. There's a left and a right by Rawlings. Step back left hook there by Ferea. And a straight left jab by Ferea. Look at Rawlings' face, man. Look at Rawlings' face. That's it for the second round. Going into the third here in a minute. Let me try to catch up on some of these comments. Rawlings fighting dirty. I like it. You should try play-by-play in the main. Listening to the commentators can be better than the fight. Her face is getting smacked up. Ferea is talking. Beck loses this fight, I think. So far, she's down 3 rounds, or down 2 rounds, in my opinion. Okay, again, sis, I haven't watched it, so I'll check it out. I'll check it out. One of the first events is in Japan. It's being main evented by Rodtang versus Takeru Kickboxing. Yeah, one championship, 168. You were wise to decide, and still, Jaden, I have no idea what you sent there. Round 3. 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock. Yeah, sis, literally, man, I walked in the door after a pub crawl all day. Top of the hour when this fight card, when the main card started, and I've been streaming ever since. So I have to catch up on all the UFC stuff. I don't know anything about the card. Ferea with the left jabs, man. She continues to pick apart the right side of Rawlings' face. 1 minute and 19 seconds on the clock. Ferea pressuring Rawlings backwards here. Rawlings, all she's been doing is step forward, left, right, going for the clinch. Rawlings is sloppy. 55 seconds on the clock. Right to the body by Rawlings. And there goes a left and a right, and a counter left there by Rawlings. All right, Rawlings getting some good shots here. Give us Mike Perry. Best base for women's BKFC is being Butch. You ain't wrong. And Ferea looks like she has a cut above her left eyebrow there. Ferea steps in with the straight left. Oh, and a nice right there by Ferea. Left jab by Ferea. 20 seconds left in this third round. My apologies, third round. 15 seconds on the clock. Step back left there by Rawlings, but Ferea's moving forward and landing 1-2s. Another left and a right there by Ferea. Oh, big right hand there by Ferea. And a left and a right. Ooh, that was huge by Ferea at the end of that third round. Some big, big shots there. We're going into the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the comments coming. Absolutely love the interaction with all you beauties here tonight. Pink Eyed Goat, I haven't watched the UFC card yet, buddy. I walked in the door right when BKFC main card started, so please don't spoil anything. But I'm interested to see how it went. And I'm literally going to watch it right after this. But thanks so much for joining the Pink Eyed Goat. How was your day? First face looks bloated in that pic. Raise your hands up if you think Rawlings can fix you. No, nothing like official from the UFC's come out yet, but they haven't denied it, which is a good thing. Rawlings' boobs will do her in, right? That damn OnlyFans sponsor. Get a Samoan or an Islander in BKFC. Dude, I know. Imagine if BKFC came around like a few years earlier when Mark Hunt was still fighting. And I know he fought last year, but it was like an exhibition boxing match. All right, round 4. Ferea needs pressure. And still Mike Perry. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Fishing with H? 1 minute and 36 seconds on the clock. And a right there by Ferea. Isn't Perry already the champion? They're fighting in a different weight class. Am I mistaken? This is for a different belt. This is for the King of Violence. And a left there by Rawlings. And a step back left and a right there by Ferea. Ferea steps forward. Left jab by Ferea. Swing with the right hand by Ferea. She didn't step into it with her right leg. Kept her left leg forward. Keeping Rawlings on the back foot here. Keeping her outside that center line. Not quite up against the ropes yet is Rawlings. Rawlings with the left jab. Ferea answers. Oh, and a nice right there by Rawlings. 50 seconds left in this fourth round. 43 seconds. Oh, and a left and a right. And a right there by Ferea. Left by Ferea. Huge right hand there by Ferea again. Rawlings lands one shot in that exchange as they clinch. Ref separates them back in the center of the ring. 15 seconds left in this fourth round. Rawlings trying to land a right to the body. That left jab by Ferea. Rawlings with the right. Good high guard there by Rawlings as Ferea didn't really land anything in that final exchange. And that is it for the fourth round. Going into the fifth and final round, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for joining. We have one more fight after this as well. 2-2 says JL. What's up, Zach? Great to see you, my man. You got Mike. Let the boobies hit the floor. I think Mike, I'm so torn on it. I think Mike Perry's gonna win. But I'm not counting out the Underground King at all. I think this goes 5 rounds, and I think they make it a close fight. Mike Perry's the king of BKFC, though, so rip Eddie. Time to hear his wife scream, Eddie! It's good to see you, Zach. No, Perry made his own belt. Did he not win the belt in his last fight? Did Mike Perry not win the belt in the last fight? I mean, you're probably right, Johnny. I can't keep track, so. This isn't for the belt, though. Eddie's a new weight. Yeah, that's what I thought too, sis. All right, fifth and final. Not yet, Zach. This is my final weekend here, and I went to 6 or 7 breweries today in Victoria with the boys. All right, we'll get to your guys' comments here again after this fifth and final round. They're in the clinch here. Big lefts by Ferea and some muffin shots to the body by Ferea. As they break, Ferea swinging with the right. She landed 2 huge hooks on Rawlings in that exchange. There's another 1-2 there by Ferea. A left by Rawlings. Rawlings looks beat up, man. 1 minute and 9 seconds on the clock. Right hand to the body by Rawlings. Left jab by Ferea. And Ferea is still talking. She's going, that's right. That's right. Apparently, the broadcasters are saying that they've been talking to each other throughout this entire fight, going back and forth. And in fairness to Rawlings, she has been landing some big shots, but it's just volume now. Ferea's landing more, man. And look at the face of Rawlings compared to Ferea's. Tough girls indeed. This is a good title fight, man. 30 seconds left in this world title fight. And a right hand by Ferea. And there's a counter right by Rawlings. 15 seconds. I think Rawlings might have hurt her left hand. Nice right uppercut there by Ferea on the entrance. Left hook and right uppercut. Ferea pressuring forward here. Final 10 seconds. Step back left by Rawlings. Rawlings just throwing some big shots in the pocket here. And that is it. Great display of respect between these two women as they hug it out here. And that is it for the co-main event. And what a 5-round scrap between both of these women. Giving them a round of applause. If I had a cap, I would tip it. But I have a toque, so I will do the same there. It's time, Eddie. Let's go. Good fight indeed. Nunes will get battered in this. Good bar fight. Bloody face. Turtles hanging out. What a sport. Tough girls. Good this isn't a bodybuilding competition. Fun scrap. That was his platinum belt he had made. Oh, okay. I thought he won the title. The breweries were good, man. The breweries were good. Eddie's in top-notch shape. Perry looks good too, but not as fit as Eddie is looking. Did Eddie miss weight? I didn't read anything about that. Because they were supposed to fight at 175, right? This is the first company belt he's fighting for. Okay, but it's a gimmick belt. It's right. This isn't like the divisions belt. Luke, what's up, Luke? It's good to see you too, brother. How are you, buddy? So he didn't make weight. That's like turning up 5 hours late for work. He had one job. I guess we'll see on the broadcast. Again, I was away all day today, guys. From the moment I woke up, I hit the road. We road trip 2 hours south and then just started hitting up breweries from 11 a.m. onwards. So, but yeah, Zach, we hit up Phillips, Moon Underwater, VI Brewing, Hoyne, something Buoy, and some new one that like was a sour. Like they specialize in sours, which aren't my jam, but I was driving, so it didn't really matter. But some of them are really interesting. Chandler BKFC juiced would be unstoppable. All right, we're listening in. 50-45. And still 50-45 is a little bit much, but I do think for you could say she won every single round, except for yeah, fuck it. She won every single round, so whatever. Christine don't look like a woman. That's why she beats up all the other ones. She's she's getting up there in age, right? She's like 40. I'm beating that ass. She's good though, Zach. She's good. Don't hate. 8-1 in BKFC, and this is she's on a 7-fight win streak right now. Michael Chandler in BKFC would be a problem, absolutely, with his explosive style. Well-deserved win. 0.8 pounds over? Okay, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad. 0.8. It's basically the BMF belt, yeah. See, okay, Johnny, I got a question for you, and I made a video on this on the channel. I truly think that the real BMF right now is John Dodson. He's one fight away for fighting for the Ryzen championship belt, and that might be Horiguchi again. You know what I mean? Which would be absolutely insane, because Horiguchi is one of the best fighters not in the UFC right now in his respective division, and he's the BKFC champ. So in the two most savage fight promotions out there right now, in Ryzen with the soccer kicks and knees to ground opponents, the stomps, and BKFC, John Dodson's gonna become double champ. He's gonna become a simultaneous champ in Ryzen and BKFC. It's gonna happen. Once he becomes the Ryzen champ, you strip the belt from whoever has it in the UFC, and Dana White hand delivers it to John Dodson. Agree or disagree? That, like, he is the baddest motherfucker if he wins the Ryzen belt too. Ryzen and BKFC belt simultaneously. I'm sorry, you're badder than anybody in the UFC. Right? Am I not wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Caroline, disagree. Dodson is super fast in BKFC. Leon beat the guy who beat the guy. Leon Edwards is the BMF champ. Edwards fights once a year. Colby fights once every 3 years, though. So I'd rather take a once-a-year guy. DJ saying I'm right. Gibbs saying agreed. Ngannou is the BMF. Ferea's on a tear. It's going to be hard to beat her. The lineal BMF is Leon Edwards. Again, the BMF for me, it's John Dodson. Yay, happy for Misfit. She's been working so hard. Let's go. Thanks so much for joining, Shanna. Appreciate you. There's a belt that was made for Ariel's show. They were talking about some BMF thing, then posted different belts on BKFC account and got fans to vote on it. Oh, okay, got you. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you. Bye. Thanks for watching my stream. Absolutely, buddy. Always happy to support Fishing with H. She cut her up a bit. A good scrap. I'm just messing. Oh, another Knuckle Mania. I think the Knuckle Mania 4 is going to be in February. The BMF is the UFC's gimmick belt called the baddest motherfucker. The guys fighting Volk next would be dope against Dobson or even Volk. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Dobson still got it, man. Colby's the champ we need. I like Colby and I like Leon. I don't hate on either of those guys, but I love... I roll my eyes at those. Are like, oh, Leon, he's sitting out a whole year. Bro, Colby sat out almost 3. So, like, if you're going to use that argument to prop up Leon against Colby, you're shooting yourself in the foot with that one. That's all I'm going to say. Now, am I thrilled that Leon hasn't fought in a year? No, of course not. Am I thrilled that Colby sat out for almost 3 years? Of course not. I want to see these guys fight, man. Okay, I'll entertain that. Again, it's a stretch and it's kind of one of those fun conversations. But, like, if you're the Ryzen belt holder, and his division's actually pretty good. Like, he's fighting some decent guys in Ryzen and BKFC. Like, you're not the best fighter in the world, but you're the baddest motherfucker in the world. Colby will be champ. Here we go. I just wish Colby could strike better. And I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I just wish he was more dangerous in the striking. Because then he'd be just more complete, right? Where he's very well-rounded now, but he's not dangerous on his feet. He's dangerous with the pressure, right? What about Mighty Mouse? Again, Mighty Mouse is a better fighter. Mighty Mouse is one... I would argue the Mighty Mouse is the greatest American MMA fighter of all time. Again, I would argue that. John Jones is right there with him, right? Both of them are right there as the greatest American MMA fighters of all time. and one of the best, regardless of where you're from of all time, right? I'm just saying the BMF, John Dodson, deserves some more love. Colby beats Leon with ease. We'll see. We saw one wrestler try to do it twice in a row and he couldn't. I think that fight is closer than we think. I'm excited for it. I like both of the guys. I think it should be a good one. The BMF is CM Punk. Here we go. All right, guys. The belt is being presented and the fighters are going to be walking out here soon. Oh, do you hear that? Eddie's wife. Eddie! Already Eddie's wife screaming. That's hilarious. All right, so the belt was just brought out, and I think Eddie Alvarez is about to make his walkout here next, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to update the ticker on the bottom of the screen, then I'll get back to your comments. Guys, if I miss any of your comments, my apologies. Just comment them again. We got a big crowd here tonight, so as you know, it's hard to hit up all the comments, but I do try my best, as you know, and I appreciate every single one of you who are here. Nice, no stalling. Eddie looked big. I'll just say this. Cain Velasquez in my BMF period. Absolutely one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. I want to see Eddie's wife crying. Here we go, boys. A funeral procession. They got a walkout and everything. Here comes Eddie. Hold up. Let him cook, ring girls. Perry's no joke. Mighty Mouse beat Dodson. Yep. No, he beat him. Mike Perry's the real BMF. I think Dan Hooker is the BMF. Taking a clean head kick against Jalen Turner. That was beautiful. This walkout is botched? How? Not much of a man if you have to press charges. Perry's the king of the gimmick fights. See, I don't even think this one is that much of a gimmick fight. It's the king of violence belt, not the BMF. She wants CJ. Yes, the battle of the Patriots. I love the walkout song. Perry is the Cameroonian nightmare. No disrespect, but I'd be embarrassed if my wife screamed like that. Honestly, John, have you heard Eddie address it on the MMA Hour? He's like, this is what he said to Ariel Helwani in response. He said, "That's my fucking chick. She's been," and this is verbatim, "she's been with me since day one." He's like, "I provide for her. That is my chick. If she wants to scream for her man, she can scream for her man because I go to war to put food on her table. I go to war to feed my family, and I go to war to support that woman as well. So she can yell and fuck you to everyone who has a problem with her." No joke. That was his quote. And pretty much verbatim. Now, it's not me. I'm not putting the finger at you, Johnny. But after hearing that, I was like, fucking rights, Eddie. Fucking rights. Robbie Lawler's BMF for real. That is a great one to throw into the hat there, Carolyn. You're sure, for sure. Again, I disagree. This ain't Jake Paul, buddy. Perry's hood certified. Walmart version of Drake. Yeah, I heard it. I get it, but to each their own. Mike got a rapper walking out with him. Yeah, the ring girl kits are very nice. I love it, dude. There was a what was it? ITP made a whole compilation. Eddie Alvarez's wife screaming the whole time in all the fights. Let's buy Canucks tickets. That's why you're forced to come to a game. She just screams, "Eddie!" Thank you for letting me know your prediction. All right, guys, let's quickly highlight these two fighters. Not that they need an introduction. Keep the comments coming. If I miss your comment, just comment them again, guys. All right, main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. BKFC's second pay-per-view. Eddie Alvarez being on both. And look how young he is there. That's hilarious. Eddie Alvarez against Mike Perry. The Underground King, Eddie Alvarez. 39 years of age. It's crazy that he's getting up there in age, man. 30 wins in pro MMA, 8 losses. And he's fought everywhere, man. 16 KO TKOs, 8 submissions, 6 decisions, 9-1 in Bellator where he was the champ, 4-3-1 in the UFC where he was the champ, 1-2-1 in 1, and 4-0 in Dream. Unbelievable. Beat Chad Mendes in his BKFC debut. And he's bringing that into a fight against Mike Perry. Mike Perry 3-0. Whoops. 3-0 in BKFC right now. 14-8 in pro. Look at the young Mike Perry here. Yes, by the way, BKFC ring card girl kits, definitely an A tier. Definitely an A tier. Mike Perry, 32 years of age, 11 KO TKOs, 0 submissions, 3 decisions, 7-8 in the UFC. But look at his run in BKFC. Fought a custom rules fight, then beat Julian Lane, beat Michael Venom Page, destroyed Luke Rockhold. The King of Violence title is on the line. Mike Perry, Eddie Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all the amazing folks in the live chat. So keep the comments coming, ladies and gentlemen. If I miss your comment live while I'm calling the fight, just comment it again. I'll try to get to it between rounds. If I miss it between rounds again, just comment it again, guys, until I read it. That fight already happened, Mikey P. The bout order on Tapology is wrong. 3 gimmick fights. I think you have a different understanding of the word gimmick compared to us, but that's okay, buddy. At least you're here enjoying them with us, and I'm glad you're here too. The Chandler Alvarez fights were insane. Indeed, indeed. Perry looks like he's in great shape. I say Perry will stop Alvarez in the 3rd. He beat Mendes. JL, what the fuck, dude? It wasn't even a close fight. Like, give me a better example. Or sorry, it wasn't a robbery. He won the fight. It was a good fight. It was a good back and forth fight. And it was a close fight, but it wasn't a robbery is what I'm saying. He beat Mendes. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know how many times that you're going to keep saying this in this chat here. Watch the fucking fight again. Okay? I get that you're a Mendes fan, but man, like it's not even funny anymore. Screeching going to cause a PTSD victim to snap. Harmony, I think we almost got one. Come on, Perry. Avenge Mendes. CTE hype. I'd say KSW and Pro Box TV are up there. No, you're trolling, dude. Alvarez used Connor's coaching advice, but you won, JL. Congratulations. You made me snap. You won. I think Perry wins this. I'm a Mendes guy, but he lost. The ring card goes almost as good as Pro Box TV. I heard George will fight Diaz at 300. See, I heard that there's something going to happen at 300, jail, but remember they were supposed to do the Fight Pass Invitational. Or at least GSP was supposed to fight Maya or roll with Maya at the Invitational, but that didn't happen. Do you know what happened with that? Did Maya back out or was the contract not signed? Now he's doing, unfortunately, just play-by-play. I agree Perry is the real deal when he fights Hunt or Mundell. I wish he could fight Mark Hunt, but Mark Hunt's retired, unfortunately. But Mark Hunt was the man, dude. It's time to knuckle up. My money is on the African. BKFC's great ring goes. Indeed, indeed. JL. They're up there. They're up there. It's starting right now, guys. It's starting right now. So we'll get back to the comments here in a sec. And we'll get right to it. Round 1, main event of the evening. Let's go. Round 1, guys. Zachary, sorry I missed your comment. I would say his last fight. And swinging with the left is Eddie Alvarez and Mike Perry with the right. And the left hook by Mike Perry. Alvarez going for a clinch and he slips. Look at the height difference. Left by Alvarez. 1 minute 43 seconds on the clock. Left by Alvarez again. Mike Perry with a straight left. Perry stepping forward. Perry with the left to the body. Alvarez ducks out of the way. 1 minute 29 seconds. You can keep the comments coming, guys, but I'll check the comments in between rounds. I'm keeping my eyes glued to this one. Live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with you folks. Perry with a straight left and a right. Alvarez with a right and a left hook by Alvarez. Perry with the straight left. Alvarez laying some good combos. Alvarez with a left hook, and that knocked Perry back a little bit. 1 minute on the clock. Alvarez with the left. Alvarez just throwing some big shots here. Straight left by Alvarez. Perry taking some big bombs by Alvarez early, guys. Another left and a right to the body by Alvarez. 45 seconds on the clock. Perry takes another straight left by Alvarez. Alvarez with a right. 38 seconds on the clock. Perry with an overhand right. Perry eats a double left jab. Another left by Alvarez. Dude, Perry's been eating some huge shots this round. 25 seconds on the clock. Double left again by Alvarez. Perry lands a left. Alvarez with the counter left hook again. Alvarez with the left. Can Alvarez keep fighting at this pace? Double left jab and a right by Alvarez. A left hook by Alvarez. 10 seconds on the clock. Straight left by Mike Perry. Alvarez swinging a miss with the right. Mike Perry with the right uppercut. Alvarez with the double left. Alvarez starting to slow down, and that is it for the first round. What a pace. Alvarez might fade, guys. Alvarez might fade because it looked like he was trying to get Mike Perry out of that fight in the first. What a huge first round for Eddie Alvarez. He outstruck Mike Perry. Like, Mike Perry landed, what, 4 or 5 shots? That's crazy, man. No worries, Gibbs. No worries. 5 rounds, Johnny. Can Eddie keep this pace? I'm not sure. Bro, hype. Alvarez is the former UFC lightweight champion, former Bellator lightweight champion, former Dream title contender. Did he win the Dream tournament as well? 1-0 Alvarez. Eddie! Close round. I don't think it was close at all. I think it was all Eddie. Eddie's tagging him. Eddie's winning. Holy cow, we got to fight. Mike Perry's missing his shots. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie! 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. No, that is true. That is true. 1 minute 42 seconds on. Yeah, different weight class, though. Different weight class. But I do like Lorenzo Hunt, and I can't wait for him to... Wait, are they in the same weight class? I hope we see that fight. Anyways, back to the comments here, or back to the play-by-play here. Mike Perry, the big right hand. Mike Perry with the nice right uppercut. Mike Perry, he's got Alvarez on skates here. And Perry with the left and a right. Oh, Alvarez, yeah, he's fading after that explosion of energy in the first round, and Perry now is walking him down. Perry lands some big shots earlier, right and then a right uppercut, followed by a left hook. Perry, another left hook there. Perry with a right. Alvarez with a left and a right by Alvarez. What a fight here. 1 minute on the clock in this second round. And a left hook by Eddie Alvarez. Mike Perry with the left uppercut. They clinch. Perry with the right uppercut. And they break. They break. Both of them wearing damage now. 40 seconds on the clock. Left jab by Mike Perry. Eddie with the right hand. 25 seconds. Eddie Alvarez with the right and the left. Left jab and a right and a left hook by Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez swings with the left and misses. Perry with a nice left to the body. Beautiful on the entry there. 15 seconds on the clock. Left by Eddie Alvarez. Ooh, counter right there by Perry. And they each swing at the end of the bell rings, and that is it for the second. Wow, we have a fight, ladies and gentlemen, as advertised. This is living up to the expectations. Both of them wearing damage, both of them swinging. Mike Perry spitting out blood. This is what we wanted to see, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the comments coming. 1-1 all day and night. Perry will kill him. No. Eddie might gas, but he's still landing some big shots. Eddie's fading, but he's still landing the double left and right. Oh, look at these shots that they're landing on each other. Perry's such a monster. Man, this round's for Perry. I say 1-1. Yup. Perry's a monster. Eddie! Great fight indeed. This fight is great. Oh, they are. Sweet. Well, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Is it Jacoby or Jacoby? Wait, no! The fight is over. Mike Perry's the winner. Eddie Alvarez cannot continue. Wow. And Mike Perry defeats the Underground King, but we got 2 excellent rounds, ladies and gentlemen. He gassed, man. Oh, corner. It was Eddie's corner stopped it. Eddie's corner. Hey, guys, again, before you start saying shit like, oh, he fucking quit, because I see that in the live chat, listen for a second. Listen to me either tell you what the broadcast is saying or listen to the broadcast. They just said his corner threw in the towel. Damn. Damn, dude, I wanted to see more. But I cannot complain or be upset with those 2 rounds, man. Unbelievable 2 rounds. Again, Hexagon, I disagree with you. How were you not entertained watching that? I disagree with Hexagon here. Again, disagree with you, Gibbs. If you continue, Perry would have ended him. Next time. His corner threw it in. Broken orbital? Maybe. His eye is pretty messed up. Yeah, Eddie's upset right now. He's literally, guys, he's saying to us, he's like, I'm sorry to his corner. His corner saying, no, you've made us so proud. It's okay. Yeah, Eddie's not, he's disappointed right now, guys. Eddie's disappointed in the corner right now. BMF Perry, baby. And Eddie's left eye is pretty much swollen shut right now, too. Perry's more of a gladiator. Hey, I'm glad your ticket hit, bro. BMF. Perry's such a killer. Dude, great fight. I wish it went longer, just like us all here, but great fight. Perry got left side messed up. Mike's right-handed. I love Mike Perry. Eddie's busted up. Perry was getting absolutely pieced up, but his chin is crazy. Even though I'm not an Eddie fan, he gained new respect for stepping in the ring with Perry. I wish it was 6 rounds. Took the bag and dipped. Nothing like Luke. No, Eddie, that first round, Eddie tried to take him out in that first round, man. Yeah, but damn. Again, I'm not like defending how this fight ended by any means. Like, as a fan, I'm upset, but like, I'm not gonna blame anyone involved here, and nor am I gonna say it was a bad call, right? Look at Mike Perry's face too. Mike Perry said, I could have worked on that head movement and shit, but I just wanted to have a battle. Western Mass Climber, I don't know, when your corner throws in the towel, I'm not going to say it's soy. I don't think that's how that word is supposed to be used in a context where there's 2 fucking warriors and legends fighting. You know what I mean? Isn't that massively disrespectful? So Perry's saying there's some big fights coming up that he wants to make. Oh, they're bringing Perry's kid in the ring, but the kid's crying. The kid's like, Mom, why'd you do this? I don't want to be in here. 2% African. Okay, fair enough. Use it how you want to. I disagree. I'm just listening into Mike Perry's talking on the mic here right now. It just doesn't hit the same when his poor kid's just crying. It's probably too loud in there for the poor guy. Platinum Mike Perry, man, with the King of Violence title. Unbelievable. The swelling turned him into Dylan Dennis. Kid's scared because Mike looks like he's from the Goonies at the moment. 0-1 Big of Alvarez won. Yeah, again, guys, like, it sucks, and trust me, I empathize with you guys in the sense I wanted to see more. You saw how excited I was getting there. I love violence. I love carnage. I love this sport. I love combat sports. But it is what it is, and we got to see at least 2 amazing rounds. And I know I'm more of a glass half full guy. Some of you guys ripped me in the chat for that. Fair enough. But I'm definitely looking at this from a glass half full perspective. That was an unbelievable 2 rounds. The Nigerian Nightmare Perry. Khabib would get killed in BKFC. I lost my money, but I ain't mad. He scrapped hard. His eyes messed up. But if he kept fighting, I think he could have won. Did he quit or was it his corner? It was his corner. My boy, Western Mass Climber is he is a legend. He is a legend. I'm not saying he's not a legend. Western Mass Climber is a huge support of this channel too. Bro, this shit got to be how MMA fans felt in 2005. Platinum Mike Perry in this bitch. What the fuck you mean, Hancock? He was still landing in round 2. Yeah, he was landing in round 2. He lost the second round, but he was still landing for sure. Oh, thank you, Volcan. Thank you. Yeah, Perry's face is battered and bruised too. It looked like his orbital bone maybe was messed up and his eye was just like swelling like crazy. So yeah, I don't think he wasn't game. I think he just slowed down. He was landing a lot of shots in the second round too. His corner must have seen something to stop it like that. Yeah, again, it sucks. I would have loved to see like one more round at least, of course, guys. Yeah. Hey, look, the president of the promotion, Feldman, is saying, you know, Eddie, he said he told Eddie Alvarez, you may have not won tonight, but like you won in the eyes of the public because a lot of people were like, didn't even give you a chance at all to even put on a good show. And they thought Mike Perry was going to light you up right away. And he was the one who was lighting up Mike Perry in the first round. Eddie's had the better career for sure. Perry's just younger. The president guy said he wants a rematch. Crazy 2 rounds indeed. Eddie would fuck Rockwood up in BKFC even worse than Mike did. Oh yeah, for sure. I am loving this type of fighting than the UFC so far. When is the next BKFC event? We'll check it out here in a sec. Eddie would have been the new Bisping if it went another round. Dude. Yeah, dude, I know. Dan T, Mike Perry won. TKO. Eddie's corner threw in the towel after the second round, but it was 1-1 going into the third. Give Alvarez 1 more round. He was the better knuckler. Eddie's better technically. Perry's just younger and able to take more damage. That's true. And that was evident in that first round, Madar. Twitter's making excuses, as they are. I'm not even going to look at Twitter tonight, JL. I'm going to watch some UFC after this. Had an awesome night. Thanks. Night, everyone. Till next. Thank you so much, Jules, for everything. You were doing God's work tonight, too. So thank you. I know, dude. I know. But clearly something happened in the second round. Eddie called it not his corner. I don't know. That's not what the broadcast just told me, JD. That's not what DJ. That I'm going by what I hear on the broadcast. I think it makes Mike not look so scary, though. Run that shit back ASAP. How can you be the king of violence and you quit? Well, he didn't win the king of violence and he didn't quit. His corner threw in the towel, guys. Come on, listen to the broadcast. Listen to me tell you what the broadcast says, guys. Come on now. Eddie's a legend and is a dog, but Perry's a bit crazy. Can't wrong Eddie. I don't wrong either of them. I loved this fight. I don't know why people, other than it being short, I don't know why, other than it being too short. Did we not get 2 awesome rounds? Eddie was way smaller. How hard do you have to hit to make Eddie stop after 1.5 minutes round? This was all Eddie. Mike only landed one in the second and made him quit. Again, disagree. The corner called it. Everybody had a broken orbital. It kind of looked like it too. And again, I'm not making an excuse. Perry won that fight. Eddie Alvarez had a great first round. Perry had a great second round. His eye was fooked. It was a good card. I hate corner stoppages. Fight was a certified banger. I think so too, Austin. No definite result. Oh yeah, broadcasts don't lie. He was awesome. Yeah, I got to run it back. I don't know, West Coast. You can rag on that two round fight if you want. I'm not going to, sir. With all due respect, West Coast, I'm not going to shit on either of those two fighters in that one. That was an awesome 2 rounds of fighting. I have nothing but praise personally. So that's my stance on it. His face had suffered CTE. He had to stop. Great stream. Thanks for doing it. I'm out. Thank you so much for joining. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know West Coast just dropped by here and is commenting again. And Joe Hogan stopping by saying, what's up? Appreciate you, my man. People love to say Perry was built for BKFC, but Eddie's from the same cloth. Dude, thank you so much for the donation, brother. I appreciate you. Love the stream, bro. I subscribed as well. God bless. Thanks, Gibbs. Thank you so much. Guys, you guys have been way too kind with the donations here tonight. You guys have been way too kind with the donations here tonight. I'll give you all a shout out here in a moment, but thank you so much. Carnage. That's what we want, baby. It's BK fight. This shit will happen very often. That's true. This isn't MMA. We see a lot of fights end early. It's interesting though. The last 2 Mike Perry fights, we've seen 2 guys. We haven't seen them go the distance. Shout out to Michael Venom Page. Shout out to Michael Venom Page, right? Probably broke his orbital. No, Hank the Tank, thank you so much for being a member, and thank you so much for all the comments and hanging out as well, buddy. Eddie versus Jeremy Stevens, that would be a banger. Yes, I would love to see that. Mike Perry would still fight if both eyes weren't working. His 6th sense would kick in. Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much, North Coma Ninja. Thank you so much for joining. Who's John Africa? That was a crazy stoppage. I've never seen one like that. They said corner threw it in, but not Eddie. Yeah, that's what I saw. Thank you so much for commenting, by the way, dude. Appreciate you. Who's next for Perry? Maybe. Oh, man. No, Perry needs to fight for the title. He needs to go up against Hunt. Again, Gibbs, thank you so much for the $5 donation, dude. Thank you so much to Daddy No Milk for the $3 donation, the $8 donation. KC Jones with the jokes here tonight and the $2 donation. Thank you, JL, for being an exclusive member, for getting me riled up as you do every stream, and for the $1 donation, my man. Thank you so much for joining in on every stream as well. You are the real MVP. Seriously, joining us every stream as well. $3 again from Daddy No Milk. Unbelievable. Seth with the $2.79. Thank you so much, dude. I hope you didn't feel too much peer pressure, but I appreciate the donation. JL also commented and sent another $2. And the answer is yes, JL. We will be streaming tomorrow again. Thank you so much for the donations tonight, JL. Appreciate you. And Gibbs, man, with the $5 donation. Matt R with the $2 donation coming in right at the end of the stream as well. Dude, thank you. Seriously, thank you, Matt. Appreciate you, my man. Wow. You guys are far too kind. Seriously, you guys are far too kind. Thank you for everything tonight. I'm out of here, but I'll be back. Please, I hope you all come back. I love growing this community. We've grown the community a ton here tonight. We stream every single weekend. I'll be back tomorrow, and then I post my schedule on the community tab every week as well. It's over, dog. It is. I didn't watch it yet, Matt. I'm going to watch it right now. I literally just got back from a pub crawl, walked in the door, started the stream, and here we are. Dude, have a good night, fam. Thank you so much for the donation again, Gibbs. Oh, Daddy No Milk with another donation. Love the stream. Dude. Thank you. Seriously, man. Thank you so much. Like, genuine, bottom of my heart, thank you, dude. I'm speechless. Other than, I'm just going to say thank you like 3 more times. Thank you, brother. Wow. Great day of combat sports. Yes, Fury tomorrow. I got to catch up, dude. I was away all day. I was literally brewery hopping from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then I wasn't drinking much, just a few. But I was the designated driver. But I got to show my friends Shane, Kyle, Tim, and Brandon, who've all been featured on the channel before. Got to show them some of my favorite breweries in in Victoria on Vancouver Island, and then literally walked in the door, top of the hour, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Card started the stream. So I have the entire UFC card to catch up on. I haven't seen any of the fights. Well, I mean, sis, you kind of already told me what happened in like 4 other comments, so I don't think I'll be that mad anymore because you already painted it out for me, so thank you. But I will be preparing myself for that. Yes, I'm going to watch all the fights right now. Not live. I'm going to make some dinner, maybe make some tea because my voice is starting to go, and then just sit back, relax, and watch it. I'm not going to stream through the whole event. Who's furious? Dude, thank you again, dude. Thank you again. I hope to see you on the next one. Not just because you donated, but because you're an absolute beauty. Trever, what else did I miss? I also didn't watch the Friday Fights Muay Thai yesterday, so I'll probably catch up on that tonight as well. But yes, sis, I'll get like one of those like stress balls in hand ready to go. PS5 time. Email Melson. See you later, guys. I think I heard Eddie's wife say she didn't like it, but that was after the stop. Oh, okay. Brandon Gee, it's probably been asked. Oh, it just ended, buddy. It ended like 10-15 minutes ago. My apologies, Brandon, for missing that comment. Yes, Cowboys, he's been openly on the secret juice. Mike Perry, TKO, Eddie Alvarez's corner, threw in the towel. Round 3 was going to be bad. They had to stop it. Hunt is too big. Email just follows me around, holding my puck. Oh, okay, I got you, Western Mass Climber. I got you. Perry versus Palomino, you mean? Was Corner's wife hopped up on the side of the ring? If you watch it back, his face was completely fried, though. It was looking bad for Perry, but he's a dog, no quit in Perry. Yeah, like some of the best shots that Alvarez hit him with in the first round that literally like knocked Perry's face like backwards and then caused him to like spit out some blood. He wasn't going down. But no, Cowboy would be fun. It wasn't a crazy stop because he wasn't like cut or anything, but his face was starting to swell up like crazy and he was gassing hard at the end of the second. And like we said, yeah, it was probably a broken orbital. Perry was only going to grow stronger. That's true. And again, Alvarez, he was looking to end the fight in the first round. Yeah, I didn't bet on this card, but it was hard to predict. I like to wait for an underdog that I think is going to win for maximum payout. Yeah, no, for sure. There's a lot of guys like on the undercard or like on the first few fights of the main card that you can tell who's going to win just by looking at the scales half the time. And no disrespect to some of those big boys, but you know, like for example, this is a fight that I would have bet on for sure if I was betting tonight. Like I would have 100% bet on Moa to win. And he did. He destroyed Bercier, right? I don't think BKFC has any competition left for Perry. Well, they have a champion that he can fight. Stewart and Stevens were easy picks. Yeah, Stewart. I didn't like how much Stewart was cheating. I will say though, Funkmaster, Rivera impressed me more than Stevens. Stevens landed those 2 uppercuts, which one knocked down Rivera, then ultimately Rivera, the fight ended due to a cut, but Rivera landed the better shots and had better head movement, I think, throughout the fight more so. That was a good fight. I was more impressed with Rivera, even though Stevens got the win, though. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it here for tonight. I want to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the regulars, especially some of the regulars who joined us late here. Like I saw you, West Coast. Thank you so much for joining. Who joined us late here as well? Joe joined us late here as well. Joe, thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for a little Fury FC. Winning is winning. No, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like easy pick went, like Rivera looked really, really good. So I am more excited to see Rivera's next fight in BKFC than I am Stevens. Not to say that like I'm not excited to see Stevens, but I'm just praising Rivera. I thought it was a good showing. Stewart's actually bad at pure boxing, but he has great fight IQ and just knows how to win. Yeah, he's a wrestler by trade, is he not? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And he was good competition. They could do a rematch. It could go either way. Broken hand, bones, and many BKFC fights. That is true. That is true. Great channel. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You guys make this channel amazing. If there weren't as many hardcore fight fans, as many combat sports junkies out there like you guys, we wouldn't be where we are. We wouldn't have this great community. We wouldn't be putting on these streams for so many people. So thank you very much again. We are back tomorrow for Fury FC. Then we'll be back Monday for an exclusive membership stream. And then I'm flying back to Minnesota next week. Back next weekend for a full weekend of streams. And then, guys, leading up to the New Year's show is going to be amazing. Final UFC shows coming up, and then Ryzen New Year's show too at the end of the month. Cannot wait for that, guys. Again, if you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. Joe Giannetti interview. That's right. Episode 4 of the podcast is coming out on Monday. Video form for all of you subscribers and those who view our channel. For exclusive members, you're going to get it tonight. I'm literally exporting it right now. You guys are going to get it tonight. So you can check that out before you go to bed or first thing tomorrow morning. Again, big shout out to all the exclusive members who go above and beyond to support this channel. Big shout out one more time to everybody who donated tonight. Seriously, you guys are amazing. I did not expect a big crowd. I didn't expect 200 people. I didn't expect a single donation. I expected the regulars. But this is amazing. And again, JL, and thank you to like JL, for example, too, like one of our exclusive members donating as well, man, who's someone who goes already above and beyond donating. So thank you so much, JL. Appreciate you. JL made me snap once tonight, only once. So that's not too bad, right, JL? That's not too bad. Carnage indeed. And with that, like and subscribe, folks. I will see you on the next one. Hope you had a great day watching UFC BKFC. I know it didn't go the full 5 rounds. I know it only ended at 2, but hey, glass half full. It was an awesome 2 rounds, and the card delivered overall. Back tomorrow, same place, the City Life Project YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, folks, and we'll see you on the next one. To our exclusive members, to our new subscribers, to our regular amazing community members, have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Yeah.